Did you guys hear they're trying to get rid of the TSA? Did they forget about it?
Forget about what?
Seasons.
Anyway, welcome back to Diversity Catalog. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. The numbers went up a little bit last week.
Please, God.
What are they at now?
We hit traction. I don't know what they're at now. I don't
They're
know.
probably down from where they're at.
They probably all
friends.
subscribed.
Pump faking us.
It's only one guy, dude.
If you're listening on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars.
They're pretty the same thing.
And you can follow our social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. We're about to take a break in a minute, but before we do that, we're going to try the new honey Chipotle chicken from Chipotle. We were going to try it last week. We're a little late. I know. I'm sorry. They were trying to be on the trends. Everybody's got a bowl, right? You all got bowls?
Nope,
You got a
you got a burrito.
I get a burrito.
I said it's probably easier to eat a bowl. He goes, yeah, I always get a burrito.
I mean, easier to get a bowl. I like a burrito.
Eat a bowl. Eat a bowl.
We all have our own bowls. We're all going to try it live on air. I got to get mine.
Thing.
Ooh.
Everyone say what you got in your bowls.
I got white rice, black beans.
Black olives.
It's disgusting. Don't. For the other listeners, that was a lie. It's a bald-faced lie.
Banana peppers.
White rice, black beans, lettuce, queso, cheese, green sauce, and the chicken.
Nice. I got white rice, black bean, the chicken, fajita veg, cheese, guac, medium.
I got white rice, black bean, the chicken, shredded cheese, sour cream, guac, lettuce, the hot spicy salsa.
Okay, nice.
Loki, I want to try a piece of the chicken without everything first.
Yeah, let me do that too.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's why I said it's probably easier to grab a fucking thing.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Bro is gonna.
He devoured that shit. All right, 3, 2, 1.
That's pretty good. Toasty. Toasty. It's warm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually really good. Wow.
Quite
Very
delicious.
smoky. Very sweet.
Kind of spicy unless that's the sauce I have.
It's a little spicy.
No, it's
Yeah,
It
it's
is?
spicy.
yeah. I just ate it on its own. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Definitely honey. You could tell
Wow.
it's honey. Wow. Not in a bad way, I'm saying it.
This is almost as good as a brisket.
They always come out with some new meat every year. And it's actually pretty good.
Pause on the meat. Wow, this is good.
And just paused on it.
Wow, I like this a lot.
Very nice.
wow, it's a hit.
Tangy. Very tangy.
Hope they keep
you know
it.
something? I got lunch every single day at work last week. I worked 6 days, and I was like, I can't go there. I have to wait. It was worth the wait, I think.
Yeah, this is good. Wow. Nice surprise.
Well, I like that. We're gonna finish eating. We're gonna eat up, and then get into the normal proceedings. So we're gonna take a break, and we'll be
What's your rating?
right back.
Oh, shit, yeah. It's a good idea.
Might want to give your opinion on it. I think it's pretty good. I would think
think
it's
so,
8 out of 10. I don't think.
I was going to say 8, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
as far as
would
fast
I
food goes,
get
yeah.
it? No, because I'm a beef man through and through.
Right.
I'll never get chicken. I never get chicken. I'm a beef man
Really?
through and through. Mm-mm.
Not Chipotle?
Oh,
Chipotle might be the only place I get chicken, like, majority of the time.
I get steak 24/7.
I'll
So
give
would
it
I get it? No, probably not. But it's an 8.
I'll give it an 8 too. I think I like that.
Really good.
Yeah, there you go.
But we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. We're live. We're satiated. I'm satisfied. I feel full. That was good.
That was good.
That's good. Yeah, I'm tired.
That was good.
I think-
Josh made a spill.
Okay. See, listen.
Bro said it wasn't on the pod, then
I,
instantly
it was my first time doing something on the pod. He goes, it wasn't on the pod. I was like, oh, all right.
instantly gone.
Josh
That's
put
wild,
his can
bro.
down and then.
I actually,
Instantly punched it.
I hit it off, right? I
There's
had to.
nothing left in it.
No, I chugged the rest of it, so I didn't spill it.
He literally put it down over there where the sound thing is. Put it down. Fucking reflex.
'Cause I thought it was on the corner, but it clearly wasn't, and I just pushed it off anyway.
I never realized that wasn't in the shot.
No.
Sometimes it is. I feel
It's
like
for
It wouldn't
the,
even have been on screen.
the special effect. Oh, yeah, yeah.
right when he pressed play, I really wanted to yell, "There's a bomb strapped to my chest!"
I didn't like that cold open at all. But we're back, and we're going back.
Oh yeah.
We're running it back.
Forgot we were doing.
I was like, what?
What did you think of?
I don't know. Just the reference you made to the cold open.
We're going
bringing
back.
it back.
What?
And we're playing Connections. Now, Connections is way better than Wordle,
It's 100%. Way better.
I think.
So the problem is going to be now is it's going to be so intricate because they're so far down the line.
Hold on.
Because they're deep. Now, what is Connections for the people that don't know what Connections is?
The legacy viewers will know what this is.
I hope everyone knows.
Pretty much every episode of season 1, we opened with Connections or Wordle or some sort of brain game.
Yeah.
The juice is flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going back. And we're going to try. Yeah, but explain. Yeah, read this. It's
So
on
it says
the New York Times.
Connections is a thing where you select 4 items and you tap submit to check if your guess is correct. Examples would be bass, flounder, salmon, and trout, and those would be 4
Fish.
fish. Or ant, drill, island, opal would be fire blank. Fire ant, fire drill, island, fire island, opal, whatever.
Air drill. Oh,
They get sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're easy. We're gonna find out today what we're getting.
This is going to be so far away from the.
We got maximum
Actual
10 minutes,
words,
boys.
bro.
Let's start.
Oh.
Okay, so
First off the bat, 4 skin.
Foreground.
All right. Deposit,
Oh,
balance,
let's just go to
transfer,
YouTube so you can follow
like
online.
withdrawal.
Right. Deposit, balance, transfer, withdrawal are not
like
going to be
that.
connections. That's what they want you to think.
We'll
right?
try it. I would try
Deposit,
that.
balance, transfer, withdrawal won't be connected. Impossible.
Is there another one that could go with this?
No.
Nothing. Yeah, there has to be one. It's probably the easiest one.
Yep.
Boom.
I
Yeah.
rejected it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm looking at
8, 4. Before.
Maybe.
Besides. B to boot.
to be.
Oh.
To be.
Oh, it was so close to doing
Took in.
4 double
I was looking
O's.
at took in and put away.
Put away.
To boot as well. Just the 2 worders.
Oh wait, no. As well. Never mind. Oh wait, yeah, wait. Remember that to boot is like a saying. Like he's got charisma to boot.
Yeah.
Like you have it in hand.
Yeah.
Sure. I've never heard that one.
This is tough.
Ooh.
Horse is interesting.
Yeah, horse. It could be
Fly.
like. Oh wait, horse isn't like horsefly.
We'll see.
Yeah, like horse is gonna be one of those ones where it's like 2 words.
Yeah, but like horse is HOARSE, right? Like that type of horse.
Right. This is a horse.
Screen can mean multiple things.
To screen.
Like if you're screening through something,
Hold up.
setting a screen.
Where you're screening something.
Just thinking
like,
about
like
basketball.
vetting it.
Yeah, horse, screen, but I don't see anything else.
Vetting it. Like you're screening somebody's like
Yeah.
Like why is it 8 in there? 4.
8. Procreate. Had.
Right.
Had took in to boot
Oh wait, yeah.
and like
And 2 and as well make.
Oh.
Well, 2 and as well have to go together.
Maybe
right?
it's
as well.
besides.
2. Also would be like I don't put away. 8. This is hard.
This one is hard.
I was thinking like past tense maybe, but I don't see
Yeah.
it. I was thinking like 8 had.
What if I feel like? But then these also like low key work in there.
Get rid of besides and do had.
Had to boot,
And
took
do
in,
those.
put away, and had.
We got strikes.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
Did it say even? Nope.
No.
Didn't even
Oh, it did.
say-
No, it did. We didn't read it.
No, it didn't. I don't think.
We weren't even close, I don't think.
I was thinking foreground. Screen, ground horse ground.
ground meat, glue.
4. What else could 4 be? Like
I was thinking
golf.
so like. I was thinking like B4.
That's what I was thinking too. But there's nothing.
Maybe that's what I was trying to think. Like I don't know. Therefore,
It could be something like
like
that.
it's an extension of the word, like it's a suffix type of thing.
Oh, forward.
4, but it's not spelled like that.
Like the forward.
It's not spelled like that though.
It's not?
No.
FOR, yeah.
Like in a book?
Oh, the foreword in a book.
Oh.
Is it spelled like that?
Let me look it up.
It's definitely not spelled the regular way, so I'm probably with an E. That like the forward, the book.
To screen something, right, would be to like block it, right?
Right.
So wouldn't
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Right. When you said it though,
the
no one.
forward.
thinks
I think
forward
I meant
the book.
forward, like moving forward.
Right.
To screen. Oh wait, to screen, to boot, to kick something out, to put away, and
To 8.
to 8, to as well, to had.
Like for is not a verb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know what to do with that word.
I think these
Put
three,
away,
maybe had, like I've been had.
I've been had.
It's gonna be something stupid grammatical. I can already see for the 4. It's gonna be like besides, had, to, and 4. It's gonna be something fucking stupid.
Well, wait, 4 is like a.
Is a word, is a suffix.
Oh, but it's like to like the foreground of something, and besides is also like it's a
Right,
like a
it's like
description.
positional things, right? So like
For-
that's the foreground. The beside is to the lateral, but
A screen.
I don't see screen working in there.
Me either. Dude, this is rough.
How much time is left?
5 minutes.
Yo, this is fucking tough.
This is the hardest one I think we've ever done.
Shuffle
ever.
them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe shuffle.
3 shuffles. Took in. To absorb.
Screen. Like screening through something, like sorting through something.
That's what I was
of,
thinking too.
Like organizations. Screen, put away,
screen.
as well.
As
My
well,
mind's
that's what
all
I'm
over
saying.
the place. As well as.
As
What's with the
well
horse?
and to make
I feel
sense
like-
together.
I feel like as well for besides. And something else. Am I doing something?
I don't know what you're
I
doing.
don't know. Yeah. What?
No. Hold up. I think it's to boot, because to boot means like with, as well.
That's true. As well and what?
Maybe besides.
Took in.
Yeah, but besides is like a.
What is for?
Besides that, I also got this. I got this too. To boot, I got fries.
No, but
I got
besides
this
that,
as well as fries.
want to try that? Fuck.
Oh, dude. Why is it not
Hit it.
giving us the
Hit it.
hints?
Also,
That's right,
also,
bitch.
Yeah, but
Okay,
besides
okay.
is weird as
No,
hell.
but we had that thought too.
Oh, please.
We did. I said the taboo thing
Maybe
first.
take action on it.
I
then.
said
Oh,
the
you said a
taboo thing
word?
first.
You said a word?
No, I said taboo is like you have something. I said that,
Right.
and I
You
said
had
to and as
something in
well.
hand. You said you had something in hand.
I had everything but besides.
Right. So you didn't have it.
Besides is I don't like besides.
It's gonna
in
be
there,
put
to be
away and
honest.
took in, right?
Put away,
Took in.
took in,
It's gonna be like 4 and 8.
had.
Shit.
Screen.
Don't worry about that. It's
Like
it's put away,
screen-
took in.
But screen.
Yeah, but why?
horse-
8 and 4. Fuck it. I already
I don't
noticed
think
it.
screen, horse, and four are related.
some
like-
some stupid way they are.
I just think those have to be one of those.
What about
double
horse?
Word ones.
What about horse? What about horses? Horse,
Or a horse throat,
Hold up.
or is that
But that's
HOARS?
Hold up.
horse,
A,
horse.
a term of possession. You put away something, therefore it's yours. You took in something, therefore it's yours. You had something,
That's
therefore
what. Yeah.
it was
But what's the
yours.
fourth one?
You
Four?
ate something.
You had it.
Had something.
You ate something.
Like
Try it.
they
Yeah,
ate.
yeah,
You ate.
No, I know what you mean.
It's just that last one. What we were missing word though.
Try
No
it.
one even looked at word yet.
Forward and horse screen. Screen horse.
I'm a killer.
Consume.
I'm a killer.
Consumed.
I'm a killer.
I put away.
I'm a
took in.
killer.
So this. So
Absolute
we got it.
We
right.
had that. We didn't know what the last one was. You just said 8 as 8.
So I'm sorry I put it all together.
Wait.
Hold on,
Why'd
let's-
you say 8?
Because you had it.
No, you said because you ate something.
Let's
You
try-
ate something. You
Let's
ate it.
let's try
Nothing
to
left.
let's try to guess what the category.
Horsing around, foreign around, wording around, screening around.
Screen, you go around the screen. Words go around the world.
They're all basketball terms.
Horse, 4 words. Let's just fucking see what the fuck it is.
What is it?
Horseplay, foreplay.
We don't know about that, Reed. Come on, that's impossible.
Wait, can we go back?
Fuck.
Screenplay and wordplay.
I said horseplay too,
Oh.
way in the beginning.
Play.
That's hard. That one's hard.
Like, wordplay doesn't.
The horse really threw me the fuck off.
my mind.
We were on it where we were like four. We literally said 4 horse and word had to be like those. Dumb
Yeah.
ones.
Like a separate meeting.
Mike, you kind of cooked.
That wasn't bad. First one back.
I think
the
you
hardest one
needed us
ever.
to plant the ideas. Personally.
Yeah.
When he said to boot, didn't help at all. I'll be real with you. I had to come back to that one.
Well, you didn't understand. You never heard that before.
No, I have. That's why I used it. But when you said it, you said like in hand, and I was like, that makes no
Like
sense.
he's got
Skills,
power to boot.
he's got
skills to
skills
boot.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
hear it like that though.
You never thought of it like that?
Well,
that's
that means
the first thing I saw when I saw that.
When I think about it, I think about also. I got this to boot.
the same thing.
this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, but in a different. It's
In a
when
different
you say he's
sense.
got skills to boot, that means nothing to me. He's
Like he's-
also got skills.
Yeah. But I just
That's
said skills. It was just like
Well,
a
'cause it's
blanket
supposed to be
term.
like
Usually as a soccer
he.
term.
No, I'm saying like you could be like. He's.
It's something, and he's got skills to boot. It's like it's a thing you
Right, but
say.
you could be like. You could be.
It means
you,
in my mind he's ample.
you could describe. You could like describe somebody's looks. Like I could say like Mike has good looks and nice clothes to
to
boot.
boot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just never said the first.
Which no one
extension
would
of
ever
it. Yeah.
say about you, but
Right.
you could.
Right, because no one's Canadian. I don't talk to Canadians like that.
To boot. We
That's
did
what I
that
thought
with,
about Canadians
with like
when
a
I
minute
thought
to
about
spare.
it.
It was pretty good.
Nice, good job, guys. What
Okay,
do you want to do now? Let's get into it. We did a brain teaser.
Did that.
Opening segment. We tried Chipotle. What do you want to do now, Mike? What should we open?
I didn't write that. I don't know.
I didn't write this either.
Unfortunately,
Going-
some terrible things happened in the world this week.
Not good.
7.7 magnitude earthquake hit Mandalay,
Yeah, this is sad.
Myanmar, and impacts Bangkok,
Myanmar.
Thailand. Is that Myanmar?
Myanmar?
Myanmar.
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 It's
whatever.
something like that. I think it's Myanmar.
We got a thread here showing like the damage and stuff. 7.7.
Myanmar.
7.7. Not like really bad.
It's pretty high.
That's really bad.
Like yeah,
That's like a crazy up there.
like the highest was like 8.3 or something like that.
I don't think
Like
we've been
Haiti.
past
I think
8.
Haiti was an 8.3 one at some point.
Was it?
I think they had an 8.3.
I thought 7.9 is the highest. I've
Look
ever
up
seen.
highest.
Myanmar. That's what it is. Myanmar. I think about it.
Oh yeah, 7.9. Oh wait, let me just look here. 1960, 9.5 in
Chile.
Chile. Lord, earthquakes are scary, man.
Very
Oh, it's got everything on this.
Yeah, they got a big thing.
I sent another thing in because I thought I didn't have it. Yeah, that one was crazy.
I mean, a whole building collapsing.
That's a GTA building.
Is it?
You know what I thought about? I saw this like spoof video. This like Hispanic family running from like a demon in the water.
Yeah.
People don't run fast enough.
No, people don't run fast enough. That's
I'm
the
seeing
thing.
this.
Well,
Running,
you're
it's
kind
coming.
well, you're kind of
Booking.
shocked though.
Yeah, because you kind of like
You're
like
kind
have,
of in,
you're looking
kind of
back.
in awe of it. Like holy
Yeah,
shit.
like this is really happening.
You're gonna. I probably you would take a second. I would take
a
To look,
second.
to
but
look,
I
yeah.
would. I
This
would
person's
honestly.
like on her phone texting.
I'd be waiting like as long as
Look.
possible.
Well, it's very far away though.
Well,
Also.
you don't.
I don't know how far that distance is. I guess maybe they know.
I think it's
but-
far enough to where they feel like they're safe from the blowback.
Oh wow. Yeah, Myanmar.
I mean, look, dude, house is literally like leaning. That
Kind
is
of cool looking houses.
crazy, and it like sucks. Like places like this, it just obviously don't have like the funds that like we would have to be able to
Right.
rebuild. So it's like they're like this is just like devastating for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's sad.
Another building I think was that the same building.
So
No,
look at
this
these-
is crazy.
Look at these guys here.
No, they
They're
should be
not running
fucking
fast
moving.
enough, bro.
Yeah, they're right there.
Like they're
my-
running fast. This is not.
Does he
fast.
stop
Look
this
at the
video?
cloud. Look at the cloud.
Oh my! It's like chasing them.
It's moving faster than that.
It's like Tom Cruise in that movie. Oh my god,
Isn't it,
dude!
Kinda
isn't it
funny.
crazy that dust is just like out there?
It just
And
No,
it just
yeah.
gets picked up.
It's just
and
out
moved?
there.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
this was
crazy.
Yeah,
Was
that's
this
the one I
was
said.
this in Malaysia?
yeah.
Yeah, this was in.
Yeah, this was
in
a-
Bangkok.
No,
This
but
was
this
a-
is
this was
Bangkok.
a
Yeah.
sky
Yeah, it's in
garden.
Bangkok.
I think that's what it was.
No, I thought it was a sky bridge.
No, I think it was a garden that fell off the top of the building.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
There,
it fell off completely?
there's a Skybridge one where it's like doing
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah,
don't
I
think
did
this
see
is-
that
this,
too.
This isn't that one.
Isn't with the water flowing off the top?
Yeah.
Is when it goes.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
that's
just saw that.
crazy.
What is that?
Imagine standing on there.
43 workers trapped in rubble
Oh.
of a building. Oh, that's awful. And they that's terrible.
Look at this.
Dude,
See, those
wow.
are cool.
See, I think this part of it is pretty cool.
It's
Yeah.
fascinating to see, yeah.
like when the roads break in half and shit. Like,
Man, there's like no warning for this shit.
No.
See airport. Oh my god.
Oh.
So they must not get earthquakes a lot.
Probably not that
I
much.
saw a
Right?
bunch of like historical sites got like demolished too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's the water flowing off the top of that.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else is in here.
'Cause I'm pretty sure there was a view of one. The person was like on the sky deck and the water was flowing like that.
Oh, these people, they're like popular streamers.
Yeah.
Just so happen to be in Malaysia.
Oh,
No clue that this was gonna happen, obviously.
What the fuck
They
is
planned
that? Nigga, it's just a. Oh shit, this is a tsunami? No, that's what's happening. But it's an earthquake. Are you serious? Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh, I'm dead shit. Why you? No, nigga, I'm dead.
Now, if I'm that high up in a building while an
Yeah,
earthquake's
it's
going on,
crazy.
I'm like, oh my fucking god.
What the fuck is this? No, bro, this. Oh! Shit. No, let him die! No, this is. Oh, shit!
See, it doesn't like look that bad, and I'm
Right,
pretty sure it
'cause the
starts shaking
camera's not
crazy.
stable.
Yeah,
Why you laughing?
I think they had
He goes, why are you laughing?
it's like nothing you can do in that scenario.
Laughing is a
They're so
nervous
high up.
response.
yeah.
Oh my god.
They got I think they have like a housekeeper in here too
Wow,
at some
that is
point.
fucking crazy.
Like generally don't know what to do. Did they go out? Did they go
You're supposed to
downstairs? Did they
stand
stay
in
in?
You're supposed to stand in the doorways.
Oh, right, because that's the safest
That's
part.
the safest
Yeah.
part of the building.
Huh.
Wow, this is a long
Yeah, they end up.
video.
Yeah, I know it's like
They
2
take
minutes
the
long.
earthquake go forever. Like when it's like that, 7-7.
I wonder what it sounded like.
Probably just a bunch of shit moving around, crashing in the building around them. In the video, they low key almost go down the elevator.
Also, they got outside.
Yeah, they end up getting outside. I think they were fine, but
Bro, what? This is crazy.
like imagine that, like first time you experience an earthquake, you're in a foreign place, no idea what's going on. You're I don't know how many stories up. Like, Jesus.
I looked up
guess
earthquakes.
just the
I
building.
looked up earthquakes in Malaysia. It looks like the
building.
last one was in Indonesia in It was a 6.2 in
From when?
2022.
2022.
But before that, 2015, 2007,
So not off.
there was a 9.3
When?
in 2004
Oh my god.
Oh, so they should be.
in Indonesia.
They should have, yeah, from that
that's
point on, should have been able to, like, hunker down or whatever. But yeah, shout out them, prayers out to them, people out there.
I love that every
Shout
time.
out you.
Shout out you.
Hopefully,
Shout
I
out
mean,
Maui.
hopefully the damage wasn't that bad. And I saw a couple buildings collapse and stuff, but, like,
You
hopefully,
see,
like, it's not, like, very wide scale. But I saw, like,
Right.
three cities in Bangkok as well. Might be pretty bad, but we see what?
I was gonna say, did you see? Excuse me. In America, we're having bad weather. There was like a band of tornadoes that stretched from like Michigan to Arizona.
In a line?
See that? It was a fucking. You could probably look
The
that up.
fuck?
What? I thought you were fist bumping me. No, yeah, it was fucking up. It was screwing us up at work because a lot of the states we operate in, they had a bunch of terminals going down. Like we had to make tickets like for a bunch of states, but we had the Weather Channel on. It was literally like a huge band of tornadoes. Like it literally stretched across like all of the USA. It was insane.
3 tornadoes overnight.
Yeah, like a bunch of places got whacked.
EF1, is that, like, bad?
No, EF5 is the worst.
Oh.
But
I also saw that like Georgia had like crazy pollen. It was like a Mexican.
Oh, I
filter.
saw that. Yeah, that people are like they should start planting more female.
Go to,
babies.
Yeah. It's all male
go
sperm
to
in there.
AccuWeather.com.
Is it like one of the big things?
You can literally see it shows like how big the area is. Yeah, it's insane. It says central U.S. braces for another round of high-risk severe weather.
It's not even a clickable thing.
What the heck?
What is this link?
It's a fake. It's fake AccuWeather.
Legacy viewers will realize that I also said before we should plant more female trees.
There you go.
You said it before?
I've said it before, yeah.
Just or look up Google AccuWeather tornado. Do that. Because I just typed in USA tornadoes and scrolled down.
Like the way you typed that in.
Acum equals weather tornado.
Is this gonna bring you here every time? What are you trying to find?
What'd you look up?
USA tornadoes.
Oh,
And it was under top stories. Yeah, top right.
Oh. Oops.
Top right link. Central U.S. braces for. Look how big that is. It rolls in. Look how big. Look at this picture.
The green?
Oh, is it up top and it not loaded?
No, scroll down. Look at that.
Damn.
That's insane.
That's literally
insane.
from Iowa to Texas.
Holy shit.
We know our states now.
That's crazy.
We do. Now I know exactly where that is.
This was like today.
Where's
Like
Wichita?
a couple days ago, Kansas.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Josh, where's
man.
Springfield?
It's up here. I just saw it.
Where
yeah,
is
but
it,
what
though?
state's that in?
Connecticut. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
But
Well,
where's
you're not
that?
wrong.
Where's that one?
Where else is Springfield?
I'm not sure. I know. I do know.
See, if the colors weren't here, I could tell.
You know, like The Simpsons.
Like if I could see the outline of the state, I could tell
Right.
you. Oklahoma.
That is Oklahoma, but where's Springfield?
Where is this right? I can't tell with the
That's
colors.
Oklahoma City. What do you need the colors for?
He said, "I can't
So
see the
I want to see the
lines."
outlines, just because
Okay,
I know.
but you see where Wichita is? What is east of
Damn,
Kansas?
I actually don't know. Fuck.
What? People, where is
Missouri.
I was thinking of
Missouri.
I was
Thank
thinking of a
you.
different one. I was thinking.
Missouri.
I was thinking of Illinois.
I hate you so much.
that's right.
Illinois is up in the top
I
right.
know, but then I realized.
Right.
Missouri.
Kansas City is in Missouri, people.
Where's Springfield at?
Missouri.
I didn't know.
It's right below it.
Nobody knew they had two things in there.
Two cities.
But yeah, America, we're getting pretty bad weather too. It says severe weather blasted a corridor from Texas to Michigan on the USA Today website.
Blasted.
What are you doing?
You just feeling the hill.
They're just feeling the hill.
All right. But yeah, anyway.
Speaking of crazy shit, L.A. another police chase.
Oh, another one.
Oh, you're gonna see why I said another one.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, O.J. Simpson.
Crazy stolen vehicle
Yeah, another
pursuit.
one.
The rear
What?
we also noticed was a little wobbly.
This is insane.
What is the bed of that
Hopefully,
truck?
at least the tires are gonna get
He
out
stole
of
the car.
this
I don't know.
guy. And, wow, splitting
He
between
probably hit a bunch of shit.
Oh, he's going down the wrong side of the road.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's gonna crash. Oh my God.
See, if someone was driving at you like that, wouldn't you stop?
Oh,
All right, well, that guy
Oh.
didn't deserve that.
and he doesn't care that he just left that person likely injured, damaged vehicle. This guy has been involved.
Wow,
in
he's kinda
so
cruising.
many
He's moving.
crashes Since this began.
See, why is he just not in the no turn?
Oh, it says the miles per hour. I'm an idiot.
Unfortunately, he just
Oh, I see.
continues
In my mind,
trucking
he was
on
going
here
like
through Long
90.
Beach.
In that thing?
Oh.
See, imagine being in that car.
I'm moving over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed. Well, you don't even see the guy. You don't even. Who thinks
Oh,
to
that is
turn
true.
around and see the guy?
No,
go
he's flying now.
60 now. He's going 60 in like a what?
So, Mike,
70s.
Mike, this is what the train would look like down the middle
No!
lane. Oh.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Pedestrians there too? Okay. Stopping. Let's see what happens here.
We do see the driver door open. No way this guy's not injured. He's got to be hurting. He's got to be hurting. Oh, sign up the
He's
garage.
Just walks off.
walking?
Yeah. Wow, he is.
Well, he's in
oh
a
my
big ass
gosh.
truck.
He's
How
walking
fast
like
was he going?
nothing.
70
Go
something.
back.
Like how he just
He got it
walked
was like
up
70, either 70 plus or right at 70 when he
Oh.
when he hit.
Yeah, he was like 70.
The 15 minutes or
Sorry
so
for
that,
making everybody
this guy
watch
was
this
going
again,
before
but
we got- oh, no.
bang.
63. And he was just like, all
Well, he
right.
hits the passenger side of that car too, so hopefully the person.
His
doesn't-
well, his nose
Hopefully
is
they're
running.
fine,
So
yeah.
I mean,
Wow,
that's
he
fair.
is-
He probably gets
Oh
somewhere.
my gosh.
Wow,
He's
that's
walking-
fucking terrible.
That's like the most like GTA NPC type thing I've ever seen. In my life.
It is.
Just hop right out the car. All right.
Driver's been taken to custody.
Police aren't around. You don't got to run. It's all
Bro,
right.
So why-
Bro parked it and stopped.
So why what? Why did I say again?
No, why did that happen?
He just.
Stole that car and then.
Do you know how? You could probably look at most of the times during the day in a week, and there's a very good chance that there is a stolen car or a police chase in Los Angeles.
Really?
It is like unfathomable how much that happens in Los Angeles.
I didn't know that.
Like there was when I used to like really watch like Twitch, dude. Every day there'd be somebody like spamming a link in the thing, and they're like, "Oh my god, another one!"
Streaming, watching. That's kind of funny.
And they pull it up, and it's like, "What the fuck?"
Well, see, this is my whole point. Police don't stop crimes, people. We have a camera on the guy.
Yeah, but
We
they
know where he
can't. They
is.
can't
He's
be.
gonna hurt people.
But they really can't be because it
We know
causes
his
danger.
license plate.
But it
We
causes
can see him.
No, I'm saying it causes danger if they go out there and try and like pit him or whatever.
Right.
Well, they
don't
could-
do a car chase.
They get hit the.
No, they weren't chasing him at that point.
He was just going.
They were behind. Yeah, because it was in such a cut, like a big, like a. What am I
Or
saying?
he's trying to get away from something.
From the helicopter.
Well, that's crazy.
Oh, what do you mean that's
That
crazy?
makes no sense.
But-
How the hell is
no,
he gonna get away from the helicopter?
I've seen multiple police chases where the helicopter loses them under a bridge or something, and they're gone. Just
he
gone.
was nowhere
GTA
near a bridge.
No, but I'm saying just in
GTA,
general.
It's
The
usually
subway.
the helicopter that fucks you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I go under the overpass in the subway and
that
come out
guy-
the other end.
That guy was on something. I don't know. But
Yeah, it doesn't say. I looked it up. It doesn't say much about it. It just said that he was wanted for stealing a flatbed truck,
Yeah.
and it just says it started at 2:41.
That's why I am pro drone for cops.
For that
Yeah.
reason.
For that reason.
It says cops piled on top of the reckless driver as he attempted to walk away from his trail of destruction, but it doesn't say why or who he
Also,
was.
it's not a violent crime. Don't turn it into a violent crime.
Well, it is at that point.
It
Oh,
turned it into a violent crime.
But yeah, so in LA, it says the police department says
Who cares if
officers
it wasn't violent.
were involved with 45% more car chases last year, and about a third of them resulted in crashes. Of those wrecks, the percentage of injuries to innocent motorists and pedestrians rose about 20%, with 114 reported in 2024, compared with 89 in 2023.
Do you think it's
They have routine.
Do you think it's literally just because they live where GTA 5 was made,
I have no idea, but it's just
or
make
is
it-
that
it would make it- I
that
think it would
like a
make it more.
culture thing?
it's a good coincidence. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like it's usually Los Angeles when you see these.
It's nice out.
I guess maybe the weather, the warmer weather, more crime happens. That's like a thing.
100%.
It says the first 5 weeks of 2025, officers were involved in 79 pursuits, nearly 16 per week,
I
which
was
is a
gonna say.
reduction. Which is a reduction from last year. that is literally insane. It's insanity. Oh, it's in link.
They're never stealing nice cars.
They can't, it's too hard. It's like a GTA. You can't put them in the
Aren't nice
shop.
cars
Can't sell them.
Like, can
too.
people not afford cars in LA?
I don't know.
I know some people can.
Oh, honestly, there's
Why else would you steal it?
YL.
Why else would you
to
steal
get away
a car?
from something.
Oh yeah.
To
I
get away
guess.
if you did something.
Like fuck it, yeah.
Everybody's just doing bank heists.
I mean, some of these people they'll steal like 2 or 3 cars on their way to get the fuck somewhere.
right. That's insane. Wow,
16 a week, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So you'd think you would have a better
Let me see if I
understanding
can.
of how to do this. It's 16 a week. So what was the other one? Was that,
It was him, like,
was there
something.
not this? No, but I'm saying you said again. Was there another?
No,
You're
there's
saying
just
again
so
just
many.
'cause There's
Oh.
such a high number.
Like let me if
They
honestly
just have. They must just have the helicopter in the air 24/7.
they do, yeah.
Like 2 a day,
I think
2 and a 10 a day.
Right, 16 a week. Yeah.
that is that
Right.
not insane. Like it actually is GTA out there at some points. It's just funny.
What the hell?
Moving on to more non-destructive things.
This was the best thing that happened this week.
AI.
These
Is it
are
ChatGPT?
AI with the
4.0?
braids.
Was that what it's called?
I'm AI with the braids.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yes.
it says it's been 24 hours since OpenAI unexpectedly shook the AI image world with 4.0 image generation. Here are 14 mind-blowing examples of that so far. And the first one, which is the biggest one this week, were the Studio Ghibli style memes. Or was it Ghibli?
Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli just style memes.
Studio Ghibli.
I don't know what this is, to be honest. I've never
This is a
seen this
picture of
meme.
a family, I think.
I think it's supposed to be a meme.
Oh,
It is supposed to be a meme, but I've
don't know what that
I've
one
seen
is.
it. I just
I don't know
don't
what that one
remember
is.
it's from.
That's
This
the
guy?
turkey guy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Turkey guy. The girl looking at the building burning. And
Right,
obviously
the
that's
guy looking
classic.
at the girl's wife.
Number 2, graphic design.
What?
It's all right.
It's pretty dope.
Pretty good. What do you mean?
They're
Alright,
both from
pretty
the
good.
Olympics.
Well, no one had to make it, so just they.
That is true. That is kind of
they made
crazy.
it.
A screenshot of a Wikipedia. Yeah, somebody had somebody make a Wikipedia page, like a screenshot of it,
Really?
using the image generation thing.
It's kind of cool.
Which is like, why would you have to do that? One, but two, that's like kind of insane that it's able to
Well,
do
if you
that.
want to make like a personalized thing for a PowerPoint,
Oh, it's true. Oh yeah.
it looks more information.
Is it? What does the actual Wikipedia page of Cat look like?
Not-
See,
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I'm just saying why
That's too short of a blurb.
why, right, but why did it think to put like a diagram of the inside?
Oh, it might have that diagram.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I
in
think it's
terms of
also-
like,
the photo layout is similar, but
yeah, it like
Right.
it mocked it and it did a pretty good job at it.
can you read? I can't read that from here.
The prompt
You wanna read
says,
this thing?
Cat is a domesticated mammal that are similar than humans.
or smaller than humans.
that are
Yeah.
smaller than humans. Cats. I can't literally can't. It's too
Cats
far.
common, namely-
a.
I don't know what that is.
What?
So it doesn't even use It's like the text is all fucked up.
Oh yeah, it says cats common, namely why
I can't say that.
animal rogans than other by size.
That's funny.
We got
Maybe
their
it
ass.
wanted to say organs.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh, definitely organs instead of
Cats
rogans.
common, namely. organ animals.
See, that's the thing. It's like as impressive as this is, it's still a little off.
Yeah, it's not there yet.
Like people's fingers are all fucked up.
Yeah. They always have the trouble with hands. Diagrams. This is how is this even real? OpenAI cooked. Let's see what this is. Oh Lord. It says, okay, I don't even know what this thing is on my son's shirt. Anyway, please make a clean and academic, plausible anatomy diagram of this animal. That's kind of cool, to be honest.
The sloth.
I don't know how the fuck you know what a sloth is, but
Well, it's not a sloth.
It's not.
It is, but it isn't. It's like a sloth penguin.
so that's actually kind of cool.
But they made the rest of it too, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, make the Oregon
shark?
crosscut version. Wow.
The nose is called a shark.
It's liver's its lung. Okay, so it's still wrong.
Brain,
And other
lung.
stomach.
What's
Curved claws
stomach.
is its liver. Its stomach doesn't have a thing.
It thinks the legs are tails.
Yeah.
Short tail.
And it spelt it wrong
tail.
on the left side.
Shortal.
Curved claws, stomach, heart.
I mean, listen, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, these were
marketing
cool.
assets
I
for
saw
Ridge
that.
Wallet. That's pretty cool. Voxel art, which is like pixelated type deal. They have the Elon Musk thing in there.
That's crazy.
That is insane. That
That's a
same meme.
too. That's funny. I like that.
They love that meme.
So which one are we doing for the thumbnail?
Lo-fi. We can't even do this. You gotta pay for it.
We
What?
can't do a Ghibli.
No, I thought it was free.
You guys
I
use
thought so
that?
too. And it
You
goes,
use
we can't do
ChatGPT
that.
at all?
Try
Would you try to ask it though?
You use it? You guys have an account?
ChatGPT?
ChatGPT?
I use ChatGPT.
No.
Yes. Because sometimes
I'm
I
gonna
like
download. I
I
actually
use
wanna-
ChatGPT to when we got our feedback to compile it, just so I didn't have to do it
I
I
myself.
thought you did, you son
I
of a
said
bitch.
that. I literally said
this
it.
was too well written.
I
said,
literally-
this was like ChatGPT.
I literally said it.
Did
You
you
said
say that?
I think I said it.
We were talking
Yeah.
about the other day.
Yeah. I said
I
it.
was like, these paragraphs are
you're a
oddly
piece
long.
of shit.
Me?
He's a piece of shit.
Oh.
You get into arguments and people and then don't read what the fuck they say
I
back.
didn't get in arguments.
I guess that was an argument. you
I
did
didn't
it.
do
You do that a lot, though. You do that.
Even worse though, like you were.
I was at work.
You were trying to have a constructive conversation,
Right.
and you're telling me you didn't read anything that Josh said.
No, I did.
Just
But
not that
you
part.
didn't part where he said ChatGPT.
I'm not reading all
This
that.
is ChatGPT. Send it. This looks like ChatGPT.
Wow, these paragraphs are kind of long for Josh. I'm
What do you
like,
mean?
that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean long for
Josh
Josh?
I've
can't
never
write-
seen you type a paragraph before.
He thinks
I
you're
do it all the
stupid.
time.
5 paragraphs.
I type paragraphs all the time.
never-
Thinks you're stupid.
We go back and forth. I type paragraphs.
No, not
Concise.
like that. Not well-rounded paragraphs.
He thinks you're an
Do
idiot.
not. That is insane.
well-rounded paragraphs.
Do not. That is insane.
You know he wrote-
You forget words while you're typing sentences. That's
know-
crazy.
If you ever see me write 5 well-relevant paragraphs, you'd be like, wait a second.
I've been doing that. That's in my bag.
I've never seen
That's
that.
deep
You
in my
lost
bag.
the master debater off.
It's true.
It was rigged, and everybody
The
knows
street.
that.
The
And the street knows I'm the champion.
no.
Everybody
No,
said,
they
I don't
didn't.
know how you lost that.
They said exactly. They were like, "Damn,
No,
you really lost that with the
no,
easier
no.
topics." That's what
Everybody
they said.
knows I won that.
They said those topics are so easy, and you still
Right,
lost.
and I still won?
They said.
They go, Josh, I can't believe you tried to defend those.
It's cool.
Literally said that.
Mike asked an interesting question in our group chat.
Yeah.
I want to bring that up because I feel like it's thoughtful for the audience to think about. Like,
I should go.
because there's a podcast
We'll go to it.
that there's a podcast that I actually used to watch all the time on YouTube. It was like a soccer.
Thumbtown.
It was like a soccer podcast, and they've like all their thumbnails now are like just Grok generated.
Oh, really?
And I kind of lost respect for them.
Oh wait, yeah, you did ask that question. You're like, oh, so what are we doing our thumbnails using this?
And
I
while
personally
think-
fuck that. I hate
While
that.
I think like thinking of like prompts is creative, I think like it's kind of like what we talked about before with the introduction of AI. Like I think it makes us humans stupid. Like, I think we're gonna be dumber.
I think
Like
maybe
instead-
not dumber, but like
obviously-
creativity is gonna
obviously-
drop.
Like, obviously, it'd be way more convenient for Josh to fucking do like just make an AI thumbnail rather than us sitting here after every episode for like literally an hour. Like people think that it's like easy. Like we literally sit there for like an hour.
Yeah, trying to figure something out.
Sometimes
Yeah.
Stick our thumbs up.
looking for
Yeah,
a
we do,
background.
but-
Yeah, we have fun, but like, like looking for a background or like taking the pictures. But yeah, nah, I'm out on using it for the thumbnails.
Right.
Yeah, just
Fortunately.
I feel like, and I feel bad for like a lot of people or like artists were like really, really, really upset that this came out because
Oh yeah,
it takes like it it's like they're people's livelihood and people like things they're passionate about.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now I can't fucking get a job because if this gets to a
Right.
point, like in a year from now, like what this is at right now, like it could really
100%.
fuck things.
Think about the advertising one, right? You're coming out of school, you just went to school for marketing, advertisement, you're
Yep.
really good at Photoshop. But if I get better at prompting ChatGPT,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
can make better ads than you.
Don't
when
have to
went
pay
school
somebody.
for
Yeah,
it. They're gonna
boom.
pay
Right,
me.
but you still have to have an eye for it. It's a trained
Of
eye.
course.
Yes,
Of
yes.
course. That's what my hope is, like with
Right.
humanity.
So you have to think is
Because people were, not to cut you off, but to finish my point really quick, people were comparing actual photos that professional photographers were taking of like nature or wildlife and being like, oh, but like that will never be this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What were you going to say? I'm sorry. I jumped down your throat. It's nice. It's nice doing that every once in a while.
New meat. Yeah.
You do it to me all the time.
If people have it, so I don't think it'll make us stupider. I think it'll just make us think different.
I like that.
You're gonna think in prompts rather than like
No, not so much in prompts. But you have to.
It's
If you're
kinda
coming
like-
out, you have to have more understanding of what.
It's kind of like learning
They're
a
looking
language.
for.
You have to
well,
learn
that's
a
the thing,
language.
exactly. Yeah, it is like learning language. Like you're
Right,
gonna
so
have
you
to type.
become more of a
Yeah.
coder.
I was just gonna
But you
say
still have to understand
it's ver-
what they want and translate
verbal,
that,
Yeah.
not just
verbal
the code.
It's verbal coding.
Right.
Somebody we know that we went to high school with. I'm not gonna say his name, but I see him every once in a while at the gym, and he went to school for computer science, and he's graduating soon, and he's gonna get a job in the field. And he was saying to me, like, yeah, I use fucking AI and ChatGPT all the time to help
For his
me
code.
in my coding
Right.
classes. But like we had an interesting conversation for like 10 minutes about, because I asked him, I was like, you use it all the time firsthand. I was like, how do you think it's going to impact you in the future, like when you get an actual job? And he had like really good points to make. But that's what we were kind of saying is like, you have to like, it's almost like, that's what I just thought is like, it is almost like verbal coding. Like you have to know the correct language to use
Exactly. Yeah.
to get what you want. So it's kind of interesting.
Right, but even if someone was just computer science, they still wouldn't be able to understand the advertisement
Right.
aspect to translate what the client wants to then the words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So like I could talk if it was an advertising person, the advertising person would talk to the client, then the advertising person would come back, talk to the
Yeah.
coder. The coder would then go and do that.
Right.
Right.
You ever code before?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did too. I had some classes. And I sucked at it.
Oh.
Disclaimer: I was awful. I understood it, but it was just I didn't care enough to like get
tedious,
good at it.
yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
No.
And so you'll understand this. There's ways to write code.
Yeah.
It's the same way like when you write a paragraph.
Yeah.
There's certain language,
Well,
Josh.
apparently I don't do that.
Right. So Josh wouldn't know. Mike, when you write a paragraph, there's certain language and grammar and like
Right.
sentence structure that you
Yes,
use.
yeah.
Where like if I'm your professor and you're turning in paragraphs week after week, essay, bang, 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 and I'm reading Mike Croft's literature and I'm getting to learn how you write, like what he was trying to say to me, the most difficult part is he would have it generate code for him, but he'd have to go in and tweak it to be a style that he writes in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
trying
fair.
to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, that was the most annoying part about it is that, like, obviously the AI doesn't know, like, my tendencies and how I write.
Right.
stuff.
Well,
So
okay.
he was like, before I, like, would present stuff or, like, go to turn things in,
Make it a little worse.
he's like, I would have to, yeah, maybe that. Or, like, he's like, I would have to literally insert or take things out. Because he would say to me, he's like, I'd never write that like that. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I would do it. So he would, like, tweak stuff. So it's kind of interesting that you say that.
Today I used ChatGPT because I didn't really understand. I was applying for a job and I didn't really understand the verbiage they were using on the actual question.
Okay.
And I was like, what could they be like asking for?
Oh,
and
okay.
I said something, and I like said like, oh, here's what I'm like my work experience here. Like, how could I use that to like write a like tweak my response? Like, send a response and said, oh, here's what I did. How can I use that to tweak this? And after I typed that in, it was like it had like a little like notepad thing, and it said like, okay, like remembering this for next time or something like that. So it's it locked in now.
wow, okay.
So if I asked it a question, it's gonna like remember that. So like maybe he could have at some point like put in code by himself, and it was like, oh, this is how I write my code in this style,
Right,
And then it remembers it, and for the future, it's like, oh,
It
when I
will make
spit this
sure-
out,
yeah.
yeah.
Because obviously there's like syntax.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you have to abide, like when you code, you have to abide by certain like rules.
Yes.
So there's some things that like everyone has to do the same way, but it is like learning a language. Like there's multiple ways to say the same English sentence. You know. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll keep going with the links. That
What was
good.
this? You put this one in, Mike?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What is it?
Well, read it.
Oh, I see it. Well, I don't know if there was more to it.
Insurance fraud.
If you are still Ghibli posting pivot to
You good? There's still Ghibli post.
comma, there's no comma, pivot to light insurance fraud. Add some scratches and a small dent to the rear. Oh my God, that's insane.
Crazy, right? It looks clean.
That is wild.
Oh wow, that's
Holy
horrible.
shit.
That's not
Someone
right.
hit me, insurance claim.
Oh my God, that's awful.
I mean, it's really good.
Oh, that's good, but
You should try that.
No.
thing behind it. Oh yeah, everyone doing this.
This is like the compilation.
Oh my God, Michael.
What?
Sorry.
There's no way.
What? Why?
Can't show-
Did you vet this video before
What
you
do you mean
fucking?
did I bet it? Yeah, it's a bunch of funny ones. Why? You can't show that?
I just
9/11, bro.
dude, 9/11 and Osama
they're all
back to back. Oh my God, let me skip forward.
What's wrong with half of them? I don't
just
get it.
I just didn't want that to be fucking blasted.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Some of this is funny.
Some of
It's
them
supposed to
are
be like memes.
Yeah, no. Oh, that
I got like
was
food
that was a
stuck
real
in my
bit.
teeth.
some of them are way funnier in the Ghibli.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I saved.
Oh,
the,
that one's funny.
I saved the little girl in front of the burning building.
Yeah. Well, the one I saved was one. It was the racist guy in the Burger King hat.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that
I
on the
see
plane.
that.
Or the other one I had was I won't say the other one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is gonna.
This
Yeah,
is
was good. This was
crazy.
good. It was talking about the eye thing.
Interior
but still,
design.
Even if you do this, like you still have to talk to it differently. If you want it.
read it for the
That's pretty
audio.
nice,
for
right?
the
That's-
So
audio.
this says, I'm sad to announce that interior designer is not a profession
Wow.
anymore. And the prompt is, he sent a picture of, I guess, his space that he wants to try and figure out what to do with it. And he goes, how would you redecorate this area? The couch has to stay where it is. There needs to be a TV on the opposite wall. Generate an image, please. And that's just like minimal.
Wow.
He just said, do this for me. And then, yeah, they created an image with the new little living area.
That's awesome.
Holy shit. I mean, this, like, it's cool. Like, and it's very, like,
I guess as individuals, we'll become more
yeah.
productive in a way.
But then,
Like we'll be more self-sufficient, maybe. You know,
maybe, yeah. Instead of having to, like,
don't have
hit
to reach
somebody
out
up.
to interior designer because you could generate that image for yourself and be like, all right, I'm gonna go buy a bunch of stuff that looks like this.
Exactly, yeah. You're still going to have to put in some work. Like, it's not like someone's going to come in and, like, do it for
But
you.
eliminating like the middle person, the middleman, it's kind of nice. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Why was that like new this week?
They updated it. So, like, that's their, like, the newest, like, addition.
Okay.
Like, the patch update, basically.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
I wonder how far it'll all go, really, realistically. And what the point that you were making before, Mike, about the what was it? It was about like a marketing person, right? And them putting out like an idea for something,
Right.
but like someone would still have to, like, I think that's also true, but I think at that point, like, we're just gonna see those like different sectors of companies just start getting smaller. Because
Oh,
maybe you need
100%.
only two people
100%.
that can be like, oh, well, this is what they mean, and I can type this in here now and get that through that way. Like, you should probably still need somebody that like knows what the fuck they're doing, but like now you don't need a team of people. Now you maybe need one or two people.
Right, which is better and worse because then we have yet again our productivity going up, but now we need less people.
Less people, yeah.
So
For no
at
job.
what point is experience no longer valuable?
Right. Well, I mean, that's the whole
Exactly, yeah.
thing. And you go to your fucking CEO who
Yeah.
can't work fucking Microsoft Excel. You know,
Right.
Open my email. Man, why are you being paid $500,000? You can't open your goddamn fucking email. You know what I mean? How many tickets you get like that? I got I'm
Well,
gonna
we don't
reset
do-
my password. Okay, reset it.
do
I
it
don't
then.
do
I don't know how to do that.
I don't do help desk
Yeah.
stuff, but we do get calls like from the lottery,
Well,
and it'll be like, I can't, like, why can't I like open this certain link? And it's like, you're not on the VPN.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
What's a
you're
VPN?
literally not connected to the network.
Right.
And they're like, so people be like, I think we have a networking issue. Like, we might need like a Sev 2 or Sev 1, which are like high end tickets. We have to make calls for that. Like, contact the fucking superintendents, the site CEOs, whatever. It's like, no, you're just not logged in. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, it happens more than you would think. It's scary.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it does
yeah,
happen.
those people who lose jobs. Maybe they weren't supposed to have them in the first place.
Right.
It's true, but I just worry about the people now.
Can I say
I get
something?
it, but the people coming into the world, like, that's kind of scary. This is kind of like frightening.
It's actually
Like, people going to college right now, like starting college.
What do you mean? They're in a great spot.
No, but I'm saying in 4 years' time, like, people in specific jobs, like, maybe it's literally is just going to be overrun by, like, we're not going to have
learning.
this many spaces.
Yeah.
Right, but the newer generation will be so better at ChatGPT than you.
That's not a good thing for the people that are looking for jobs. Is what I'm
That's the
saying.
thing for you.
Then wait, what happened with me?
They're going to be better at AI than you.
You said you're fucked again.
I'm
Older
better than
generation's
AI.
going, Fuck. They're
Shit,
getting better
No,
at
but
AI.
I'm saying that's not a good thing for anybody.
Shit on Josh episode.
Well, for them it is. They'll have a job. They'll be more productive.
How would they have a job if they're getting
They
if the
know-
job is being taken by
Because they
AI?
know-
But he's
AI
saying
better.
there'll be more experience in AI than you are.
What would it matter?
What do you mean?
What
Someone's
they,
supposed to type it in.
them? Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense. Unless they're going for a job in that sector. Like, I'm talking about people going for, like
if someone is going for a job in marketing,
yeah, you're probably cooked.
talking about.
You're probably cooked if they're
No,
going to
they're
have.
Still, they're still going to, as I'm saying, they still need a person who's going to take the ideas and put them into words.
Yeah,
If
but
you
I'm
take
saying-
some antisocial computer science dude, bro, he's not going to go.
No, but what I'm saying is from like what I
just
said
wonder-
before, it's just going to be less opportunity for people. So I'm saying that's a valuable or a viable fear for people going into college right now. Like, maybe in 4 years, and it's already tough to get a job in marketing now.
Right.
Imagine 4 years time where this stuff is actually usable like that, like to a grander
I
scheme.
wonder. You know
it'd be
what it
cooked.
makes me think about? I wonder if because of that, we're going to start to see an uptick in other sectors,
Oh, 100. I think so.
as in things that can't be replaced by AI, like trades
Well, I think we already
Probably
have,
would.
Right.
Or
I think yeah.
or like bartending, waitressing, like unless a robot is bringing me my drink.
Yeah, which is possible. Like,
I'm sure will
large scale,
happen.
we're not close to that.
You know what I mean? But like, that's actually interesting to think about. Anyway,
More arts-based jobs.
I doubt it.
Maybe less. Art, you said?
Yeah, actual art though.
Well, we could all become
true.
More
it'd be-
craftsmanship jobs.
It'd be
Yeah,
easy.
stuff
it'd
like
be,
that,
It'd be
yeah.
easier.
No more jobs.
3D,
So
3D printing.
It's all got now. It's all coming.
It'd be easier for everyone to become an artist.
Yeah,
Right, 100%.
to be
Look
honest.
what my
yeah.
words created.
Right.
Which is that's so whack. It pisses me off. Oh, I hate that. Hopefully, it doesn't
Imagine
take off.
in the time of this, in the next like 2 years, these words come. We don't work a job anymore.
Imagine
Doing
that.
the podcast. Everyone thought it was crazy.
I don't think
AI,
like,
everyone's AI.
Trains everywhere,
Yeah,
and
It's
we,
actually
all
like-
live in a
A-
storage home.
AI trains.
We just do. We do it in my.
The trifecta. We told it. We told you.
Hey, we're all right at some point.
Heed our words.
Listen, if that happens, I actually expect to like hold a position in some sort of office.
I said this.
If we get to that point, I did say it.
He was the one.
He was the one.
We had video evidence. The video get like
Warned
strike
you.
taken down.
We're gonna scrub our channel.
Yeah, who the fuck's this?
You never
When I
heard, you
saw
hear
this
about this?
Marvin Sapp, I thought it was. I'm like Warren Sapp's a priest. I'm
So
like,
this
oh,
dude
okay.
Marvin Sapp, he basically held his
I did see this.
people
I did see this.
hostage until they reach a certain amount of money.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a video of the guy.
I'm more of a Daily Now listener.
Understand the
Daily Now.
cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sowed and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online. need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
Listen. I'm all for going to church. I don't do it anymore, but I'm all for people that go to church. I believe in God, obviously. I think it's a good thing. Nothing wrong with it. When the money starts becoming involved and the priests are like buying like fucking Mercedes Benzes and Lamborghinis and shit, it's like, listen, you've lost the fucking plot, brother.
That is the
you
plot.
lost the plot, brother. Yeah, that's insane. That is literally. I saw that and I was like, I thought it was Daily Now at first.
I was going to say I thought I read it Daily Now.
That is fucking crazy to me. And like I get it, like yeah, you need money for stuff to like, yeah, like I get it. But like, you can't tell them, hey, close them doors. You're paying $20 right now. I want to see you do it. Like, that's just it, I just don't like that. I never like that stuff.
I saw.
That, yeah. So basically, just this priest was doing like a sermon, and at the end of it, you know how they give you the basket around, you just give money in.
Church.
That dude, what do you say?
Like the fucking Shane Gillis.
Oh.
SNL skit.
I love that. That's a good one.
Praising the Lord.
He's giving the basket around for people to give money, and he tells the ushers, he goes, hey, close those doors. He said, I want 1,000 of you people in here right now to give me $20. Close those doors.
What?
Dude, yes.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Lord, close them doors.
They did
You're
it.
getting $1,000. You're not leaving until you give it, basically.
Church kind of does that anyway.
I don't like that. Never like that.
Like, it is weird. Like, I remember growing up, I always thought it was really weird when they asked for, like, an offering.
Yeah. And, like, I get it. You need money.
Going to church, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you are. Yeah, they need money to operate. I get that. But
like sending the envelopes and
that's
shit to
extreme.
your house and shit.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah,
The churches be doing that. You just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
They all do that.
I know the envelopes.
But like usually it's like you can
Only $8.30.
you can pay if you want. It's okay.
Right.
It's fine. You saying, hey,
But you get shamed if you pass the basket to the next person with nothing.
Nah, you really don't. But like I remember when I was a kid, I'd be like, Mom, give me $1.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
And I used to get.
Here's a couple dollars, put it in. Yeah.
Dope.
And think about if you took that dollar and invested it in NVIDIA.
But we did it in the name of
Yeah, when he was 9.
right. I'd be God.
Yeah. You already have that spot in office.
Now, Mike, you're in church. They say, hey, close them doors. And there's ushers blocking the doors like this. We need $20 from you now.
I don't have any cash on me.
I'm electronically, he said too.
Throw my phone against
He
the
goes,
wall.
and he goes, bring the baskets up here. I want to see 1,000 people go up there and put $20 in the basket. That's crazy.
Was there only 1,000 people
Listen,
there? How many
if they
people were there?
lock
I think
me into
1,000
the
people there and online together, maybe.
If they lock me into the church, I feel like them asking me for money is not the first thing I'm thinking is about to go down.
No, that's me either.
Why? What?
That's just not the
It's about to happen.
like either God himself
He's coming down.
ascending or like I gotta
Lock them doors. He goes, watch this.
you gotta lock the back door or something. I don't know. Something bad's gonna happen.
I don't know. That is.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I saw there were so many memes about it. Someone's like, imagine you're on your last $20 and then you hear the door lock behind you. What?
Somebody will get that joke.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
people
used-
did.
I used to like putting money in the basket.
And he was like, oh, my constituents up here gave their offerings or whatever. He goes, they gave their 20. I'm gonna need 100 from them now, because they're part of this. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going
But
on?
what though? Did you bring that? Is it like a scandal?
I don't.
No, just
You were
Just a priest, and it's just weird because I've never seen somebody literally like, for all intents and purposes, like holds people hostage to pay money to the church. Like that is insane. You ever hear that church song that's like never would have made it? That's that guy. If you ever heard that, it's a very popular church song.
Is that a new color, by the way?
Do we?
Yes, yeah. I got a color wave of do rags.
Interesting.
I got black, another black one. I got
didn't
white.
know what color.
I got blue. I got a pink one, and I have a gray one that came in today.
That is.
Of course,
Fuchsia.
I made sure.
Purple. No, okay. It's
There were multiple that I looked at and I go, I really don't know what that
I don't
is.
think you're not good with pink, right?
I know what
tough.
pink
I'm
is.
not.
I can
Well, I
see
know
pink.
you know what pink is.
I could see pink
Well, hey, here you go.
because I birthed.
Oh, I was- Let me tell you something. I can see pink.
No, I can see pink.
Yeah, it's like aqua
pink
blue.
every night.
It's like really
Like this, it's almost this, but I know it's not this.
fucking.
Is it almost it, or it's that? It's more so almost that on your shirt.
It's this.
Yeah.
It's basically this.
Sure.
But yeah, this is hard. This is hard to match with stuff.
It's nowhere close.
I have to wear white.
I guess that goes with that.
It did. Yeah.
I would if
To
you
an
walk
extent.
out of the house, I wouldn't tell you anything.
See, thank you.
If we go in the club, I'd be like, don't wear that.
But yeah, that was Marvin Sapp, the priest, holding people hostage.
Crazy.
Now,
Topic of the day.
topic of the day.
Hopefully, never talk about this sport again.
Is it the topic of the day? You think so?
No, probably
Could be.
not. Could be. It's up there.
So for the people that don't know, the Yankees are using new bats.
Well, hold on. So
there a
baseball,
picture?
So baseball
Yeah.
started up again. Opening day was this week. The Yankees set a franchise record, I believe, in their first game of the season.
I think you.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
the first game.
What's the franchise
They-
record? I thought they were one
yeah,
short.
They beat the Brewers 20-9.
Oh.
They hit 9 home runs in the game. They sent the first 3 pitches into the stands, back to back
That's
home runs on 3 pitches.
Yeah.
And a lot of noise has been made about the bats in which the Yankees were using. This here is a picture of Jazz Chisholm. You know who Jazz Chisholm is?
But I say I didn't.
Just-
I don't
just
think he
Chasm?
was a black guy in the Yankees.
Just Chasm.
Very cool player. Very cool. Young kid.
He's got Drew Holiday on it in his face.
Very cool. If I could compare him to an NBA star,
Drew Holiday.
SGA.
Oh wow.
He's not as good as SGA. But in terms of like
SGA, but he's not MVP.
In terms of like swag and like up and coming,
Oh, okay,
influential, like he's on this Ant Edwards type.
Just Chisholm.
Just
That's a
like
better one.
cool guy to root for.
It's a cool guy.
Hard not
Okay.
to like him.
Except he's on the Yankees.
Now,
I
as you can
hate him.
see, his barrel is a little
Thick.
phallic.
It's huge.
Is that fair?
Aren't they already phallic?
To an extent.
Yeah, but they're never perfect proportion.
It looks like a fucking RPG.
Right. It does look like an actual RPG.
Yeah.
Not
The
not an
actual
RPG,
shooting- the
but
missile.
a shooting missile.
Like
And
grenade.
therefore, they're nicknamed the Torpedo Bat.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Oh, shit,
why they're
yeah.
nicknamed that? I think that's
Well,
must
torpedo
be.
also does that because it goes like this.
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
goes
I
back.
guess so.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, if I was watching this live, and I wish I was, but I would have never been watching this game live. I just don't watch baseball. But if I watched this
Same.
live and I saw that, I would be crying laughing.
Yeah,
'Cause
it is funny.
that looks so
If you
ridiculous.
never
It looks
see it, I
ridiculous.
don't think you would see it. in
If
real
I
time.
this image right here, I'd be like, that. There's something up here. Are they
It's
cheating?
It's very subtle. I don't think it's
I
glaring
think it's
to me.
subtle.
In my mind, yeah.
Look, that looks.
If you
just
didn't
looks
tell me,
huge.
if you didn't tell me it was anything different about it, I don't think I'd.
I saw this picture on Twitter, not knowing what was going on, and I was like, "Oh, this is photoshopped." I thought they were
Really?
saying they were just hitting so many home runs.
Oh.
That's why.
My question is, why don't they just put all of the mass?
The whole thing, because it'd be too
Just
heavy.
make it really skinny.
I think
Just
it'd be
a
too
giant
heavy.
Fucking ball,
They're going up the bat.
like just like dog nuts. Just fucking just one thing in the middle. Literally. Like I don't understand why they don't do that.
I don't know. We might get. I'm glad we talked about it before because this might get copywritten here.
Oh,
But
'cause MLB fucking sucks.
here's a little video of it.
Now, you see the shape of Chisholm's.
So yeah, they're gonna say it in the video, but they move a lot of the wood into the label, so the harder part of the bat is going to strike the ball every time, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Ann said, they tied their franchise home runs in a game day with in only 4 innings, and then they must have broke it at that point.
Yeah, this
think so.
article too, it says the wood of the bat is shifted from the barrel towards the batter's hands to create a custom sweet spot where contact is most frequently made. The reconfiguration gives the bat the shape of a torpedo or bowling pin, which doesn't sound nearly as menacing.
Now, I want to say, I think last night one of our friends said that Aaron Judge is just going to use his regular bat. Shout out Aaron Judge.
Really?
'Cause I think that's a stand-up move because it's like low-key. It is an advantage, regardless, whatever you want to look at it. They have a foot up in the game using bats like that. So you'd be like, I'm just good anyway. Fuck it. I'm using it. I like that.
That's confirmed though. He's not using it.
Unless what if it starts just getting sticky in the middle of the season, he might be like, oh, let's fucking try it.
Change it up for a little bit.
But what is this, a meme?
I guess this was the thing they did before the beer bats, right? So they filled the bats with beer. Now they have a holder.
Oh,
So you
that's
have to hold
cool.
it the whole time. Makes sense to me. Real innovation.
I didn't even know they had beer bats. That's actually super smart.
Like that, yeah.
They used to have beer.
It's kind of like
footballs.
the beer boot.
They're putting the beer, like dunking the beer in a boot, dumping the beer in a boot, and drinking
the
the boot.
glass boots.
Oh yeah.
like
But they
that.
have like straws, no?
Oh, I have no clue. You tell me. I'm not a drunk.
I don't drink beer boots either.
Right.
But did you see who invented them? Did you
No,
guys-
say that.
did you
No,
guys look
because
into the guy
you
at all?
brought it up and I wanted to hear about
Billy
that.
Cundiff.
So his name is
Wait, sorry.
what?
Torpedo bats back in my day, players did anabolic steroids. Like, man,
Right.
that's actually hilarious.
So the guy's name is Aaron Lenhart.
Oh, Jaron
And they
Udge.
call him Lenny. But apparently he works for the Marlins. And it says Aaron Lenhart, the Marlins' unassuming field coordinator, is the inventor of the torpedo bat that stole headlines. This is from MLB.com. They posted an article about it. But basically it says the 48-year-old earned a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from the University of Michigan and a doctorate in physics from MIT.
Wow, shit.
During his time at the latter, he was part of a NASA-funded research study in which scientists cooled a sodium gas to the lowest temperature ever recorded. Who cares?
Someone out there.
His involvement in baseball seems far removed from his academic background. He basically was just a big baseball fan. His baseball career began in 2017, where he served as an assistant coach for a collegiate team.
That's crazy.
Then he bounced around the minor leagues, and eventually he became a hitting coach, I guess.
That's such a weird trajectory.
Yeah, I'm going to do
of
my
career.
PhD.
Wow.
And then never touch whatever I did again.
So they just took that idea that he had like X amount of years ago or whatever, and then
Yeah, it says during his time as an assistant minor league hitting coordinator from 2022 to 2023, Yankees hitters and coaches alike came to him for help.
oh wow,
His primary responsibility was to integrate the use of quantitative information with on-field performance and preparation, and to act as a conduit between the analytics department and the big league coaching staff. So they basically were using him to translate data and be like, this is how this data translates to on the field. This is what you guys need to be doing in order to
succeed or improve
pretty
or whatever.
much. But I've yet to
Fascinating.
see anything about did he actually spec out the design?
I mean, I would
I've yet to
assume,
see
right?
anybody. I've yet to find an article
Like a
that said
like a drawing.
this
or
was
something?
the hitting data he looked at. He must have been looking at the average position on the bat that makes contact with the ball.
Yeah.
And had to have had a thought to be like, well, if we just make that area of the bat a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
we'll have more surface area. We'll be able to generate even more hits. The fact that they're hitting nukes
Yeah.
is he didn't. I don't think the purpose was to make a bat to hit home runs.
Yeah.
When you hear when I first heard torpedo bat, I was like, oh, this is for people to fucking crush
rip
balls.
it. Yeah.
But I think it's just to maximize the potential amount of space you have
You can hit the
to
ball
make
with, yeah.
contact with the ball.
Yeah.
A higher average. of
It's not like a fucking get out of jail home run free card shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't like a boomstick.
Yeah.
It's not like those fucking wiffle ball.
The
bats.
big fucking
kind of
the
is
big
it?
ones.
In a way, it is.
Yeah.
But
But
you-
if you don't
but
have the
it's
power
just-
behind it, you're not
What
gonna
I was
be.
trying,
You know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
trying to say is it's obvious that you're
Yeah.
going to see more home runs because of it, because the bat is literally bigger.
So the ball's just hitting it.
So
has an easier chance to hit
surface
it.
area, because you're going to see less tips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to
It's
say?
like shaving the bat instead of hitting it head on. Like foul tips.
That part of the bat is wider. So you have a bigger area to make solid contact with the ball.
What do you?
I'm trying to think about tips though.
It shaves the bat. Say this is the bat right here,
No,
and the
I
ball
understand the dimensions of the bat. I'm trying to think if it gives you less tips.
it
though.
should, because that part of the bat would be bigger. So
The
the
bat's
rounded
wider.
part's not gonna ping off it.
Yeah, but the bat,
It'll be more of a flush hit.
the whole circumference of the bat is bigger. So technically,
Look at this.
there should increase the same amount of home
everything.
runs as tips.
I
If
understand what you're
if they're able to have the power behind it, regardless.
The power doesn't matter. So
Power
the way
definitely
I kind
matters.
of understand it is
Power definitely
Well,
matters.
the
Mike.
timing is what matters for tips.
Well, yeah.
the bat right? The bat's sweet point was like somewhere above, like the average hitting point up there towards
like
the
in-
tip.
It was
Yeah.
usually the logo.
Yeah.
I remember
which
when I played baseball, they used to say like, hit the ball with the logo. Like I
Yeah.
had little league coaches like tell me that.
which
Right.
is it's up there.
Well, I don't know if that's what the sweet spot was.
That's
or if
what it
just
said
the
on one of
best
the
way
things
to
it said.
Visualize.
visualize hitting
Yeah,
the ball
it
with
is,
something, right?
Yeah.
Because in my understanding of this, they move the weight towards the logo, so
Yes.
you'd have an identifiable sweet spot. So in my mind, that's like in tennis when they have the racket has a sweet spot. It's right in the middle.
Yes,
like
yeah.
the Wilson logo is obviously, but it's just the middle anyway.
It's just they
It's
were
the same thing here. Even if you use very low, like energy to hit it back, it's going to go so much farther in the sweet spot compared to the side of it.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
if you don't hit the bat in the sweet spot, if you hit the bat in the sweet spot with not crazy velocity, it's still going to go farther on average than it would before.
I guess I just don't. I don't think this is gonna add like 10, 20, 30 feet to somebody's usual hitting, like the home run hitting. I think
it probably would.
I don't think so.
Well, based on the home runs,
It's not like that considerable of a weight difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't have.
I think it's more like shape because the weight of the bat is the same weight regardless. It's just the
Right.
wood got moved up a little bit.
right, but the wood is shifted.
It's shifted, yes, but I don't think it's like the weight of the bat's the same regardless. So I don't think the force and them hitting, I don't think it's going to generate like more home runs, like further home runs. But I think
Well, it generates more home runs because the ball goes further.
I think it's more home runs only because that there's more space.
Listen,
Like it'll be more
hold on,
frequent.
I found
The frequency
another-
of home runs
I actually
are
found a
better.
really
because they go further.
Well, I actually just
No, I'm
found a
saying
good article.
frequency in terms of like they're going to be able to make more consistent contact with the ball. So like if they were going to hit more home runs, it's because they're going to be hitting the ball more at a higher rate.
Listen, it's
That's what I
also it also has to do with the strength of the bat. So this article here from
Threw me for a
CBS,
loop.
this article here from CBS, you'll see what I meant. That wasn't a good.
It's
that wasn't-
still a Louisville
that
Slugger
wasn't
at this point.
But
Oh, I don't know.
this other physicist, also from MIT, Dr. David Pritchard said, and I
PDP.
quote, "When you look at the design of a classic baseball bat, the physics don't add up." He said, "When the ball comes in contact and hits the sweet spot, it bends the bat.
Yes, yeah.
And therefore, some of the energy goes into bending the bat, and that's what makes like the cracking noise
Yeah, the
Right.
of a bat." It says the torpedo bat addresses this issue by shifting the maximum diameter. So I guess the bat bends less.
Oh,
Right.
wow. Okay.
The more energy goes.
No,
into the
no.
ball.
Now that that's
Thank you,
that's
I was
crazy.
right. Thank you.
No, because I didn't know that was a fucking.
Well, I already thought about it.
You didn't say that.
I didn't have to say it. Why would I give you information? I
Okay,
know?
but listen to this.
Court.
He goes on to say the bat is a little fatter there. And so every now and then, a pitch that otherwise would have been a strike is now a foul.
Yes,
And
yeah,
any
yeah.
pitch that would have been a little too high
tip.
and been a long fly ball is now a little bit lower and goes over the fence.
Just because you're making more contact.
Because
yeah.
which is
Not because
ob-
you're
which-
making more
which is
contact,
the
because
ob-
going
surface
further.
area.
It's
Going
because
further.
the surface area
More
of-
energy.
That point
Okay.
doesn't make sense with what he just said about a strike.
Hold on. When you make
Strikes to me-
when you make solid contact, you're right.
Yes.
But Josh is not wrong
No, not at all.
because he's also right in saying that the surface area of the bat is bigger. You literally have more of the bat to hit the ball with.
Yeah, so
Correct.
there are going to be more home runs regardless.
There's going to be more hits.
Or yes, hits.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
There's
yes.
It's gonna be more home runs because of the power behind it.
I think it's two right things. Like two things can be correct in that
No.
situation. Yes.
No.
Because the more surface area, the better chance you're gonna have to hit the ball
But there's
harder
not.
and connect with it more to create a home run. Like you get home runs off of very solid connection and very good power on the swing.
Hold on, let me think about this.
It was their second game of the season also.
Second game, oh.
But they had a MLB record, I think 15 home runs in like the
that
opening
span?
in the opening 3 games.
It's insane.
Hold up. I'm
Well,
using, I'm using all my
that's.
brain
I mean,
power.
maybe I would love to see it with like a different team because they're just like known for fucking having fucking hitters on their team. Like right now.
They are a really good hitting team, yeah.
So like I would love to see it on like a different team that doesn't really, send balls that far normally and see how that would go.
yeah.
Well, we'll see. This could be literally outlawed like next year. Like you
Well,
never know.
it actually won't, and I'm
really?
glad you just said that. So I was looking into the legality of it like that
Oh shit. Yeah.
because I too was like, So the conversation I had last night with a couple friends, you were there.
Oh shit.
I was saying I didn't know that teams do this.
I thought they were just supplied the bats.
I knew
yeah.
players like had their own bats made, and we were kind of talking about football too, like where they bring their own bags of balls and they pump their balls up, and like even like even for other sports, like when I played soccer for high school, like we brought our balls.
Yeah.
And we actually knew like what balls we liked better, on balls. Because and it's a little weird because like in soccer and probably football too, and even basketball, like you're always pumping actually basketball is the best example.
Yes, yeah.
Because the ball gets worn out.
Yeah.
Like I remember JJ Redick earlier in the season was like pissed that they were playing with like new balls.
Yeah,
he was like, why are we playing with new NBA balls? Because it's true. You in basketball, I'm not a basketball player, but you do get a feel for the ball, right? So just like in baseball, you get a feel for the bat.
I saw, you know that guy destroying the kicker?
Yeah.
He had like a thing, like a special, cause going back league or whatever, and he's rooming with a punter on the Brahmas in the UFL, and they got new balls and they had to sit there. They got scrubbers, scrub the ball out, bang the ball out to make it so it's like softer and like ready to play. Yeah. So yeah.
The ball flies through the air different probably, but anyway, I had no idea that teams like have like a bat. Obviously they have bat suppliers, but I guess I just thought every bat was the same.
That I thought so too. Now they have free reign, I guess, to figure shit out.
Yeah, so okay, but so to go back to the legality, I initially was like, well, why is that legal?
Yeah.
Because I don't know baseball rules or laws like that. Like I would have thought every bat had to be at least shaped
relatively the same, yeah.
But this article from CNN basically says, it says, why are they allowed? It says MLB's bat regulations are fairly lax. It said the torpedo bats remain legal so long as they follow MLB Rule 3.02, which states the bat shall be a smooth, round stick, not more than 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part, and not more than 42 inches in length. The bat shall be one piece of solid wood. So they're basically just reshaping
just within
one
the
piece of
thing.
wood into a bat.
Within the parameters.
And it's within those parameters, I guess.
Sorry, I've been
Mine's
focusing
racing.
on the surface area thing.
Yeah.
So, are you saying there's gonna be more home runs because there's more surface area?
I'm saying I think you're thinking of it wrong with what I'm saying. I'm saying the frequency of them making good solid contact with the ball because of the surface area will lead to more runs because there'll just be more of a frequency of that happening.
Right, but I'm saying, are you saying there's more surface area?
In that one area, yeah. Like they're literally like we could see it. There's more surface area from that area. Like less of a chance for the ball to there's just more of a chance for them to make contact with it with this more solid part of the ball or part of the bat than before they get to like the curve part where it would foul up or down. What do you mean no?
I don't think so.
That spot is bigger. What are you talking about?
It's not. It's still the same.
Do you remember what a regular bat looks like? I'm gonna have to show you a picture of a regular bat.
I think so.
The other thing that's interesting too, let me just say this really quick. Now, the Yankees are also known for playing in like a little league baseball stadium.
Right.
Okay, like they have the shortest porch in the MLB.
Right, I saw that.
So it also remains to be seen how these bats are going to hold up in other stadiums.
Oh, they've only done home games?
They've only played. They've had the Brewers in a homestand, and I think their next. I don't know who they're playing next, but it's a homestand too. Like they don't go on the road for like another week. So like we'll see what happens when they go away because I just read another article and they had a
do they have a smaller stadium? Is that like
they have the smallest? Yeah.
How would they wait?
Yeah, they have the
that bat
shortest
doesn't even look the
porch.
same as. I'm so confused. Those weigh the same.
Yeah, it's just
that bat looks so much.
I know, and I thought, but hold on.
Huh?
The weight doesn't matter.
The weight doesn't. You can just have as heavy as bat as you want.
It's the length and the diameter.
That's what they said in the
That's
in
the
thing.
only thing in the rules.
Yeah.
Did I know that?
I thought it had to be the same weight, and I actually saw what's his
Those
name?
bats definitely do weigh different.
So they must.
So here's my point.
Now saying that because I thought it was a weight thing too. Before he said that, then technically they would have to be. But I guess we will see once they get out of that stadium if it really.
The ball can only hit so much surface area.
Yeah, but there's more of it to hit in that with that bat because it's bigger.
There's more of it to hit, but there's not more of it to hit the ball with. You know what I'm saying? Like the ball can only make contact with the same amount of surface area.
No, but I'm saying there's more of a chance for them to make more solid contact with the ball because it's bigger. Like, there's less of a chance for it to hit this top part here than there would be on this bat. So, like, you're going to get more of a flush hit, like, probably if you're swinging right, 90% of the time, compared to this.
But
listen, Mike,
all the sides are increasing
put the bats on top of each other. There's more area for this. I'll put it on the screen. There's more area for this top bat. If you put this bottom black bat on top of this, it still has this like little bit here that can make better contact with the ball than this top part here.
Right, but there's still more that can foul tip it.
Yes.
Like it's expanding at the same rate.
But I think the more, I mean, these are like professional athletes and they're a very well hitting team to the point where it's like that is just such a big advantage for them that they're
Right,
going to
100%.
make better contact with the ball, probably like way more probably than they've ever had, if I had to assume, using those bats. Like it makes it easier for them to not foul tip. It should, in theory. And I think it's showing right now.
You're gonna make
to be
more
honest.
contact.
Yeah. More contact is better.
You're literally making the area of the bat where the ball hits the bat the most amount of times bigger.
But you're
As
also
big as you
making
can.
the foul area bigger on the bat.
Fine.
The foul area is going to be the foul area regardless. I feel like the foul area on the small bat compared to the torpedo bat is going to be the same thing. It's just the area of the bat. Like the top of the bat is going to be where it tips off. It's not going to foul off from the middle of the bat. But wait, what type of fouls are you talking about?
Any foul.
Tip fouls and regular fouls are different. That's just from the swinging. No, because it's aiming at that point.
I don't know baseball that well. I don't know what you want from me.
When I'm hearing you saying about tipping, I'm talking about like it hitting the near top of the bat and it's flying upwards or behind. Not like fouling right or left.
Right. Well, I'm saying both.
So I'm saying, well, even at that point, if you're fouling the ball up, there's less of a chance you're going to foul it up because there's a little bit more space there compared to the smaller bat. But I think the spot of where it could tip up is going to be the same on either bat regardless. It's just about where positionally the bat is. Like there is still going to be a spot of that bat where the sweet spot for the foul tips are going to happen regardless.
We're going to move on, but
I don't know how you don't
I'm not
understand
going to
that.
contest it. I'll keep zero all night and contest that. The surface area is going at the same rate so that the rate of balls hit going further and fouling will go up at the same time.
But what I'm saying, Mike,
The
is
percentage ain't going to change.
if you look at, say this bat,
You'll have more home runs.
Say this is the top of the bat right here.
Yeah.
And not the bottom, but this is the top.
Okay.
This area, right here, is going to be where it foul tips the most.
Right.
Which is probably the same point on this bat that this would be. This is just a little bit bigger here to where you have more leeway before you get to that point.
But you also have more of a point of fouling.
No, I think the tip of the bat is the tip of the bat regardless. Like I think it's like you're probably good hit. Now it's gonna foul tip up here. This is good hit. Now it's gonna foul tip up here. I think that little sliver where it's going to tip up that way is relatively the same size. The brunt of the bat, the middle of the bat is the bigger part.
But
I think the top is the same in terms of where it's going to hit the foul off. That's what I'm saying.
But there's no top on the bat.
I know there's no top, but I'm saying
they didn't shave it off.
I'm saying the point at which it would the curve starts basically. That point where you're not going to get that flush of a hit, it's probably relatively the same on both. It just takes a little bit longer to get to that point on this bat because the big part, the middle part of it is bigger. I mean, I'm looking at a picture and I'm showing you, and you don't understand it.
But they're obviously the foul zone on this bat is bigger than the foul zone on the other bat.
Michael,
I know what you're trying to say.
Thank you.
He's talking to me.
I know. Well, like I understand.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying the part of the bat is probably around the same size.
It's not.
That top part where it's going to foul.
It's
I'm saying
really not though.
I have to get up
and bat in the middle. What do you want? They're expanding the diameter is going at the same rate. What do you mean?
No, listen. It's going to be, say this is the top of the bat.
Yeah.
This is the part where it's going to fuck you up, right? That is genuinely going to be the same size, the same area on each bat. This
Same area.
Bigger, and it's tricking you into thinking that the whole thing up here.
The whole thing is bigger.
More to foul here. That's not true. It's going to be the tip of the bat. It's a tip. It's a tip on either side. It's a tip. It's a tip. The tip.
He's wrong, right?
The tip. It's going to be the tip.
No, I'm saying no. I think he's right because what he's trying to say is like that part of the bat is bigger, bro. Like
right.
So on a smaller bat, it's you're not gonna make solid contact as often as you will with a torpedo bat.
Stop using contact.
Therefore,
I don't know what the hell you mean by
like flush contact.
like I'm talking about.
Stop using contact.
I'm saying
you're gonna hit the ball farther. Are you
solid-
saying that's contact?
no. I'm saying like hitting the ball into the infield,
I think
like
it's gonna hit the same rate.
connecting with the ball.
It's gonna hit the same rate.
I think you're kind of dumb for thinking that.
yeah, I don't
The
get how you're
surface area is
thinking
the same around the whole bat.
that. I think
There as much as a home run area on that bat as there is a foul area on the bat. Like they didn't make one side bigger and the two tops smaller.
No,
That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is you're going to make contact with the ball more often.
yes.
You're going to hit the ball more often.
I don't care if it's a foul or home
But
run.
what I'm saying is you're going to have
Yeah,
the
'cause
same
you
rate
worry
of
about
fouls
dumb
as
shit.
home runs.
Who cares?
You
That's
literally
all- that's all
you literally will not have the same rate of fouls as home runs.
No, it's the same size.
If the bat is bigger, that's impossible.
We got to wait to see the
That's
data.
impossible.
What do you mean? It's impossible.
That's impossible
data.
for that top bat to have the same amount of rate of fouls and home runs as the bottom bat. That's
No.
impossible. That's impossible.
It's
'Cause
not.
There's more to hit.
There's more fouls to hit too. There's more to hit. Blanket statement, there's more to hit. You're going to hit the ball more. You're going to hit the ball more. The bat going around the whole thing,
So the bat doesn't matter.
it does matter. You're going to hit more balls.
I'm confused. You just
You're going to hit more balls. Blanket statement, right?
yes.
Right. The bat,
Yes.
right, is expanding to the same ratio, right, around the entire thing.
Not the entire thing. It was a portion of the bat.
Yes,
But
motherfucker.
go ahead.
The diameter around an area of the bat is
Yes.
increasing
Yes.
all the same diameter all the way around. Huh? Yes?
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. So the area in which a good home run, right,
Grows.
grows is the same as a foul of any sort.
What I'm telling you is that they beefed up the middle part of it, and the top and the bottom parts are relatively going to be the same. Where the part where it starts
Okay, so you
rounding,
disagreed with me.
the part where it starts rounding is
It's
going to be
longer.
it's the same ratio. Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
The middle part of the bat is the part that they expanded.
No, they expanded
The part
all of it.
where, but I'm saying the part where it starts rounding is going to be relatively the same as the part where it starts rounding on that. If we were to take
I mean, the part.
if we
yes,
were
the
going
area
to
when it starts
deconstruct
rounding,
if
but
we were
it's
going to deconstruct the bat, right, and draw a line on that bat where it starts rounding out to where the foul balls will be tipping up and shit, right, and take it the same on that bat, it'll be relatively the same. That was my point.
Yes, the area will be relatively same. So it's like
Okay, that's
the
all. That's it. That's it.
the
That's it.
start
That's
of
it.
the
That's
hill-
it. That's
the
it.
start of the hill is the
Yes.
same, except on the wider bat, the hill is bigger.
But I'm saying
What does it matter? What does it matter where it starts?
because that's where we're getting into like, oh, it's going to be more foul balls and more
There
this, that, and all
is.
that. I'm saying the rate of the foul balls won't be that starkly different only
It'll be
because
the same.
only because that the size of that part where it would mostly foul on that when at the part you can make contact on the bigger bat is
Dude,
relatively the
it's-
same.
It's more likely that when you make contact with the torpedo bat,
It's going further.
that it becomes a hit
Yes. Yes.
and not a ground ball, pop
Yes.
fly, or foul tip.
Yes.
Is that true or false?
That is true.
If you say false,
Why are you looking? What
I'm
do
not.
you
I'm
mean?
not coming.
Mike, this
Say it
is
again.
crazy.
You think
When you use a torpedo bat,
right?
okay, if I make contact,
Oh my god.
bat to ball,
Mm-hmm.
it is far more likely to result in a actual hit
Like getting someone on base.
than a ground ball. You with me?
Well, it's
Walk
probably
with
more
me.
likely. Yeah, I have to.
Foul
imagine.
tip or pop fly in comparison to a regular shaped bat. Is that true or false?
Why you,
This
just
is
don't think-
impossible.
I just don't think you. I think the terminology is what's fucking you
No,
up.
I don't think that makes sense at all.
Because like us saying contact
Why
is
does
confusing
that
you, it shouldn't
The
confuse you.
contact point of the bat
Uh-huh.
is going to be the same. if
The area in which the ball hits the bat, you're saying is the same.
right, it's the same. So
Yes.
on the regular bat, you have the same amount of area to hit a strike
You
as
don't.
to hit a foul ball.
You don't.
There,
On a regular bat,
yes.
I don't know what you mean.
The bat is a certain the circumference of the bat is zoned on the bat, right? When I'm facing the plate or whatever, right? Say this that has a sliver in the middle to hit a strike, a home run,
Sure, yeah.
right? And the two sides are fouls.
Yeah, sure.
Right. If I take that chunk where my like
And you're
zone
you're
is-
expanding the middle area.
no, I expand the entire thing.
No,
That's not-
you're expanding the middle area.
What do you stop
They're
saying
it-
middle area?
they're
What the
ex-
fuck do you mean by middle?
You didn't listen to him when he was explaining it.
The hit part.
They're,
You were listening to him when he was explaining it.
They're expanding the area in which the ball most often
Right.
makes contact
Right.
with the bat.
But they're expanding it all the way around the bat.
It'd be fatter. It'd be fatter if that was
That
true.
part,
It'd be way more rounded if that was the truth.
Okay.
It would
It
be,
is.
No, it would be
So
more
it's-
rounded than
okay,
that.
So it's all the way around the bat.
Right.
Keep going.
So that means that when I go to the plate and it's just a fatter ring at which my sweet spot is to hit the ball,
Sure.
I now have a larger hit area and a larger foul area.
Okay, fair.
So it should, in theory, hit at the same rate, but go further.
I see what you're saying.
No, it's not gonna hit at the same rate
I see
because
what
there's
you're
more area for the ball to be hit. It's not gonna hit at the same rate.
I see what you're saying.
You could just say it could go further, and that'd be fine.
I agree.
Say
Listen,
that.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
Also
I
true.
agree with everything you're saying, but the rate in which you make contact with the ball will be higher with the torpedo.
So they're
Is
yeah.
that fair?
Yes,
So
you
the
make-
hits,
it's a
there,
bigger
so
bat.
there,
Yeah, you're
so
gonna
there
make
will be more
contact.
hits.
So why have
there'll
you
be more
been
I
saying-
hits.
already said it to me
So
more.
You said same rate. You
So
said same
why
rate.
have you been saying
the
no? this whole
same.
time?
It's gonna be more hits, but there's also gonna be more fouls at the same rate.
Sure. But I'm saying like
Mike.
Oh, so you're
There's a-
stupid and you
No,
couldn't
no,
figure out
no.
what I'm
You
saying?
explained
there's a-
that.
but
You
there's- but
you
there's
worded
a-
that terribly.
I'm rewind
He
this
was
footage
saying-
because I literally said to be more
No,
hits
because
5
the thing
times.
you just said like a second ago didn't make sense. You said same rate, and I thought you were talking about the same bats. He's saying that that bat will turn out the same amount of hits and fouls at the same rate.
I'm gonna kill myself.
We were comparing two bats, and you were saying same rate, Mike. What the fuck am I
Yes.
supposed to think?
Yes. So take away.
What the fuck?
There's
two things you say same rate. I'm gonna think both.
You get 60% in play hits. 40%.
I get what you're saying now.
Right?
When we were talking about two bats, you
Moving-
said the same
moving
rate.
To the torpedo bat, the rate's gonna be the same of fouls and actual hits.
I
in
don't
play.
think so.
So I'm sorry. Dude, so
Let's go down there more.
you
We gotta move on.
think-
We gotta
do you
move on.
think-
We gotta move on, Mike.
No. Conclude this. Do you think that if a regular baseball hat, right, hits 60% in play and 40% in foul, do you think the torpedo bat will do the same numbers?
You say yes.
I say yes.
I don't know. I think no, but I think no. Same numbers in terms of like
Percentage,
the
not the
rate.
numbers.
The rate is different. Rate is different. I think the foul ball rate will go down a little bit. The hit ball will go up because there's more area to hit the ball with more flush contact.
Yeah, that's correct.
No, it's not correct.
It is correct.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
Mike,
I think
I'm
this is
sorry,
right.
like-
I
More
think this is
area,
right.
better
I
hits.
have-
Boom.
I
That's
have
it.
Nothing else
Simple
to
as
live for,
that.
I
Simple as
think.
that. More
I
area,
don't-
better hits.
It's correct.
What does better hits mean? They go further, more farther
No,
fouls.
but, like,
Better contact.
Better contact.
better contact doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it
What does
does.
that mean?
It
Explain
does.
it. Explain better contact.
More flush contacts.
I
Don't
mean-
say flush. Say what does what does it mean? What does flush mean?
I've already
But like
explained
it's hitting the bat at a better angle and area to where it's gonna actually do something.
But it can hit the foul at the same rate. They're expanding at the same rate.
But there's a less of a chance of that because that
Why?
spot is bigger.
But the foul's bigger too.
But the sweet spot's bigger.
so is the foul.
But the sweet spot's bigger.
Yeah,
Who
but-
is
but
the
he's-
foul
but what
zone?
he's-
What are we saying?
But what he's trying
There's less
to say
error. There's
is-
less error chance.
what
no,
he's-
there's
there
not.
is.
There's more.
Yes, there's less error.
They're increasing at the same rate. There's
Listen,
the
we
same
don't
amount
listen,
of chance.
Listen.
The
We're
front
further.
face of the bat is bigger.
We're arguing over science that we're not even sure what the exact
No,
science
I think I quite know what they're doing.
Look at this bat right now,
I
Mike.
think the problem is you motherfuckers.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Josh-
You're telling me it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be the same rate of foul
Stop.
and hitting the ball.
You don't have to look at the bat.
Yes, you do.
Don't have to look at the bat.
What are you looking at then?
Just
What are we
look
talking about? What are we
at
talking about then?
surface area.
What are we talking about then?
Just look at surface
All right,
area.
look at the fucking surface area.
Look,
That's a
look,
big ass
look,
fucking
look,
bitch
look,
pregnant. It's
look,
pregnant. The bat's
Hold
pregnant.
on. You're saying the surface. You're saying the surface area of the same is the same. It's just because it's shaped different. Is that what you're trying to say?
Listen,
Oh, I can't. He just said it's not shaped different.
With this diameter, right? This is just say arbitrary. I don't fucking know baseball.
You're thinking it from the top, though. Why are you thinking it from that way?
He is saying it from the top.
Use this.
Yes, yeah, use a can.
What the fuck's the difference?
What do you
It's
mean?
a
What's the
huge
difference?
So this, right?
Hold it sideways. Yeah,
Damn.
like that. Yep.
Right? So just say this is my hit zone, right?
Oh my God, I'm cooking you in a second. Go ahead.
This is the zone at which gives a in-play hit,
Sure.
right? And now the top and the bottom,
Yep.
right? the curvature of this top and bottom. Oh, sorry. The curvature of this top and bottom.
Okay, I understand what. Yeah, I understand that much.
But that's different.
I'm gonna strangle you. Let me speak because you're wrong.
What you're saying, this is literally different.
No,
from what
it's
the
not. It's not. It's not. So right now, if I increase this, here, use this. If I increase this to this size, right?
Yeah.
Now the hit zone is bigger,
Thank you.
and the foul zone
is the
increases at the same
The foul
time.
zone is relatively the same to that.
Thank
the
you.
bigger part is the sweet spot is bigger.
I think you'd be right.
What?
I think you'd be
The
correct.
area increases. I'm looking at
This
it.
is the spot you're going to be hitting the ball off of, right? This, where this goes up to this part where it's going to be a lot less of a flush hit. It's
No,
it's
it-
relatively the
look
same
at
spot.
it, look
When the
at
curve
it.
starts going, it's relatively the same spot. It's just bigger here.
It's bigger here too. The curve is bigger. It's a bigger curve.
Let's
What do you mean?
You're just not understanding what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't.
You're not
I
getting what I'm
don't
trying to
think
say.
The surface area around the whole thing is
I don't think
that.
you're necessarily wrong.
But I'm saying with the part
No,
where
I know I'm not.
the part where it starts rounding up, Mike.
It's bigger.
The sliver. If we could like draw lines on
But
that,
it's
it would be
also-
relatively the same
also
in terms
hard
of
to
like the ratio of it.
But
is what I'm
that,
saying.
but that is actually like a 1-to-1 increase in size. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Because those are shaped like the bat's not shaped like my Hydro Flask
Yeah.
is shaped.
Right.
It's
You know
a
what I'm
different
trying to
shape of
say?
the. It's a different shape.
No, but they're not.
We need to stop.
It's still a
this.
cylinder. It's still a cylinder.
We need to stop.
Still a
this.
cylinder.
It's
We stop
not
this.
though.
It's still a cylinder.
You can look at it.
It's a bowling.
It's
shaped
different.
like a bowling.
Because it has it, Mike. The
It's still
issue,
a cylinder.
the issue with this is it does like a little up. It does like this. Well, look at it. It goes like it's like a mound almost.
You do see
That's
how
what I'm
You
saying.
do see how like
It looks like a cylinder to me.
you do see.
It
Hold
goes
on, hold
up.
on a second. Hold on.
You can see it.
Hold on. You do see, Mike, how right here
yes, it's
is thicker than here, right?
Then the top part of it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And what?
So it's less
I'm
of a
not
chance.
talking about that area. I'm talking about the sweet spot zone.
For these bats, they were asking
Right.
people.
Oh, it's cooked.
So like what I was gonna say before is they asked that you know who Manny Machado is?
Yes.
Who plays for the Padres if you don't know who
Manny.
he is. But they asked him about it and he was like, oh, like that seems kind of like softball league to me, but
Right.
like send some over here. Like I want to see. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of players are wanting to try it out now and see. I guess people were like using it in spring training too. So we'll see it. They're probably gonna pop up all over the league. I don't expect us we're definitely not talking about it every week.
I came for
No.
Zeke to go. I can't believe Josh said that.
He's not going.
He doesn't know baseball.
I
at all.
guarantee you, the only person who's
Hey.
going to agree with you is a guy we killed the backyard. And
You're
both
right
gonna be-
because
and
me
you're both
going to
be wrong.
Know
And you're
how,
both going to be
how
wrong.
surface area works.
You're
apparently.
both going to be wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Surf area goes bigger, but the rate stays the same. Yeah, that makes sense. Moving on. Speed went to China.
We can skip that.
I think there's like two cool things.
How
in the
much
show.
time is left?
Okay, fine.
It's an hour 40.
Oh, we're so fine. Yeah, this is
Good lord.
fucking awful. I can't.
I didn't even get to like what I wanted. It's fine.
Oh, Andrew has something to say about it.
Well, no, because
Oh, there was an actual. Yeah.
well, no, I was gonna talk about. Well, that's why I was saying skip this.
No, yeah, we should just go into that. I think
Why is the
that's-
mic maxing out? Am I too close to it? Or
So
something?
this
Go back to the audio. It was like getting red.
this comes at
See that?
this comes at an interesting
Too loud.
Keep talking.
this comes at an interesting point. What? It's fine. Mike, say something.
I'm saying something. That was weird. It was just going red though.
No, it's not that loud. Like at
Okay.
all.
This comes
Okay,
at this.
do it for it.
Unless it is. Turn it down if it's loud. Sorry.
The torpedo bats came at an interesting time because this past weekend, not this past weekend, 2 weekends ago,
See that?
Mike and I were doing stuff in my backyard,
It's fine, I think.
and we had a conversation about sports. You remember what we
Yeah.
were talking about?
Right.
I had said to Mike, I don't know why it came up, but we were talking about the NBA. My friend Gilberto was there too, NBA fan, Celtics fan.
It sounds fine though.
And
In here, yeah.
we were talking about the NBA, and I said to Mike, I said, I don't think anybody will ever break LeBron's scoring record.
Right.
And the conversation then went to at what
Too
point
loud.
are we going to develop so far that sporting records will like no longer be broken?
Mm. Yeah.
And Mike said, "Oh, records will be broken like forever."
Yes.
Right.
And I argued that that's not true. I argued that humans, like the raw human being, we will surely max out physically at some point
Yeah.
to the point where records are either A, never being broken, or like the level of play is like super fucking high, like way high, like the average level of play per sport per individual is like so fucking high, like way higher than it is right now. Like imagine if you had everybody playing quarterback at like Patrick Mahomes' level or Josh Allen's level. You know what I mean? But Mike was trying to say like, oh no, we will always break records because there'll be technological advancements. And then it was funny that like the next week these torpedo bats come out and the Yankees are fucking probably gonna inevitably smash all their home run and hitting record, franchise records.
It could.
Oh, Barry Bonds, I'm pretty sure was like.
Well, he's
I'm not saying that.
That was one of the points that one of our friends brought up.
Yeah, baseball might be a little bit different.
Yeah, and one of our friends was like, nobody will break Barry Bonds'.
You still have to make contact with the bat.
Yeah, unless they like, because that it's completely different because you make contact with it. Now, right, if they made where it hits more balls in general, right? The new bat,
or if it did,
no, well, the new bat hits more balls.
Yeah.
So if you had someone who's like
a perennial home run hitter,
80% of Barry Bonds hitting, then they could probably break it.
We don't know the numbers, but yeah, I see.
Yeah.
They play a full like X amount of seasons however he played. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure his record's ridiculous, but if you had gave him one of these bats, it'd be even higher, right?
But then in my mind too, it's like at what point do we start segmenting? So is this going to become an era of baseball? Now this just happened this week.
You never know.
Like in 25, 30, 50 years,
the torpedo
are
era.
we going to look back at the torpedo bat era?
Right, just like the anabolics.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's the same way people look at like scoring in today's NBA versus the old NBA
back,
because you see LeBron get on Pat McAfee and talk about how Giannis Antetokounmpo could score 250 in the 70s. So at what point do we keep records in certain eras and not compare people across eras?
I think we should be doing that now.
Because it would almost be unfair.
To be honest.
Like let's say these torpedo bats catch on, everybody uses them, home run records go up astronomically. Or like look at the NBA right now with the 3-point shooting percentages. Yeah. At what point do we like keep Ray Allen and fucking and Reggie Miller separate from the modern era of shooters in the NBA? You know what I mean?
Well, I think when we're talking about at least baseball, if this does take off and this does like become like an era of baseball, then we'll hear he did that before the torpedo bat era. Like he got that many home runs without using
like
that.
They could
It'd be like that.
They probably never do this, but they could be like, oh well, in the Barry Bonds era.
Yeah.
Which was probably its own thing, and then I'm not well versed in baseball. There's probably an era of hitting after Barry Bonds.
Within like in like the
Do you know what I mean? So like at what point do we it's almost like it becomes different sports.
Right. I mean, I see what you're saying. I think on the technological side it has to be such a gap. Like for the NBA stuff,
like what I said
has really changed.
Like I said in the NBA, like the only advancements possible that I can see are not advancements, it's changes of play style. You change the 3-point line.
Right.
You make it longer, you make it shorter, whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
They've been talking about maybe taking away the corner 3.
Wait, so what is the question?
My question is, do you think we're going to reach a point where records are no longer broken?
I don't think so, only because like we're seeing new freak athletes start coming up. Like 10 years ago, you told me there was going to be a Wembanyama, I would be like, you're fucking insane. That's impossible to happen. Like that's not happening. Right. And I think that's just going to become like and we're seeing like people like even like Ant Edwards, they're just like just extremely athletic out of nowhere, and we're gonna just see more of those builds of players. We're seeing people in like those like travel teams they like put on overtime. We're seeing like fucking 5'9" people being able to dunk crazy, and it's just like we're gonna see more. That's gonna become so much of a norm to where like it'd be impossible for me to see those records like being able to be like stop. Like even the LeBron James record at some point.
Which one?
The points record. At some point there's going to be somebody that is good enough and able to sustain the 20 years. Like, yes, we haven't seen people like Brady and like LeBron that's been able to play for 20 years and play at a high level. But like, as we evolve and get older and more technology comes out where we can recover our bodies better, like there's going to be somebody that is able to do that, and that may become the norm at some point. Where a 20-year career is like the thing that people do.
And what Josh was arguing last night is like we'll see people play for a longer amount of time more consistently.
Yeah.
Now to average
Yeah.
What does
exactly.
LeBron average over his career? I think it's like 24,
20 something,
25
yeah.
or something, right?
Could somebody do that? That's a different story. Because and I didn't bring this up last night to counter my own point, like devil's advocate here. There will be more athletic defensive players that are going to be able to match up with these players. So
right.
maybe
True.
that specific record, maybe that is a hard
More
cap on that, but
wins.
we'll see. You know, it's one of those things, but I think it can be. Like I think it's in the realm of possibility, obviously.
Okay.
I would say the only thing that sticking NBA, the only thing I would push back on, probably strictly the point stuff, is that you need LeBron having basically no injuries.
Yeah.
Like you almost have to see where he fucking ends up because it's almost a luck stat at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like even if you think about if you think about NFL wise, like Tom Brady missed a year, Drew Brees missed a year and a half, Peyton missed like 2. If Pat Mahomes never misses a year,
he'd be the greatest ever to touch the fucking
record.
field. Yeah.
It's almost the first person to just never get injured,
Never get hurt.
And
yeah.
the problem is when we get more athletic, which we're seeing now, you just have more injuries.
More risk of injury.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so you're just gonna miss. Not that you're gonna miss more time, obviously, right?
Or maybe less though with the technology. You're missing time.
You're gonna have more injuries. Maybe your recovery will be faster. Like think about it, like NFL stuff.
Yeah.
ACLs used to be a death sentence.
We're like
Now they're
6
not,
months now. Yeah.
right? But it's still 6 months.
Well, maybe like at what point in the future is it going to be less than that? Because like the 6 months, I feel like that came out of fucking nowhere.
Right.
Like I was
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's done for the season. Yeah, I'm back September though.
Yeah.
How?
Right.
Like LeBron, I think he really had that one big injury. It was a foot injury. He was out for maybe a couple months.
Right.
Maybe.
And that was what?
And he got like experimental surgery in like Germany or something like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like when the fuck is that? If that becomes mainstream, maybe it's like all right, yeah, you hurt your shit. 2-3 weeks, you'll be back to running. Like it all depends on that. But like yeah, that is a good point. Like the more athletic people get, the worse injuries get.
Right.
Because you got someone that's
Severity
unathletic,
will be
you're gonna you twist your ankle, fucking break your ankle, whatever.
But the better.
Like you
right,
could tear your shit.
You're right, but look at how fast people are coming back from like.
I know.
ACLs
Yeah,
now.
it's the same thing.
Plus, I'm saying that the real thing that's going to push us forward is
What if you're really athletic and you like jumping out the roof and you're like that shit gets fucking
right? Exactly.
Your knee,
Derrick
like,
Rose,
fucking-
right. He's had the 5'9" people jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
Okay, so so let's circle back. That kind of applies to my point where I said I feel like we're gonna max out physically.
Very possible.
Like the natural, whatever you want to call it, God-given body that you have, like your bone structure, your kneecaps, joints. Like I feel like that can only improve so far. Like
Well, I think-
I
no,
feel
it can
like
improve infinitely.
I don't believe that.
It's
Well, I mean,
it,
no
it,
cap.
Yeah, they're technically
Like is there a cap to like evolution?
No.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think what may happen is like right now there's only a handful of freak athletes.
I'm talking.
So like in 20 years from now, there will be so many freak athletes
Right.
that there will be only a handful of freaker athletes.
Yeah.
So I think it's just gonna shift where there's the level of athleticism and like that level of athlete goes up. But it's gonna be like not to go back to rates and shit, but like the same rate of like freak athlete is gonna be the same in 20 years. But
Right,
like these
it's gonna be
people are
big
gonna be
enough.
like, what the fuck?
You know what never happens too? This is a thought people have sometimes in the sports world. It's like, oh, if this person and this person had a baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Yao
Not like literally and like actually, because it's morally frowned upon for somebody to have like
Yao Ming.
100 kids for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
But like if LeBron
Like Wilt.
if LeBron put out 100 kids,
How many making it?
see what I'm trying
It's
to
like
say?
Michael Jordan's 2 sons didn't do shit. They were nothing like
But
athleticism.
But
Right.
walk with me though walk with me though, right? Because how many like we're getting older. Sports are getting old. I mean, sports have only been around for like 100 years, 150 years, really.
Oh, I guess like
Like
So
the
it's like
professional
sports.
you
yeah.
haven't even had like lineage
right.
within sports.
Well, yeah,
Only
I guess
like a
not,
little
not
bit.
like 4
but
generations.
like more often than not, former athletes' kids become
100%.
Themselves, yeah.
athletes. Like there's kind of
Right.
a decent hit rate if you're a pro for your kid to
Yeah.
become a pro.
Yeah.
Is that genetics?
100%.
Is that the kids brought up around the game? Like
Both,
look
I
at
think,
Tatum's
yeah.
kid. Obviously, he's like
He's
taller.
not going to
He was like
tall-
fucking 6
He's
foot.
like taller than me as a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Deuce?
You know what I mean? All right.
Deuce is done. He's not
How tall is
actually.
he?
He's
Hyperbolic.
pretty tall,
He's
bro.
Tall. He's
Are you
tall.
serious?
He's tall for his age.
I
Not-
thought
not- he's not like
honestly,
5
I
foot
think
9
Deuce is
or
going to end up
8,
being like
11.
5'6".
And he'll probably be a bum NBA. A bum.
I don't think he's
going to
make the NBA.
Yeah,
Oh, he had that one spin move on Tatum's story. You can see
he'll
that.
probably end up in the YMCA. But what I'm trying to say is, like, is it because if he made it to the league, is it because is it because
Wait a second. Wait a
Dude,
second.
the kid's
Tatum's
fucking-
like 6'10", isn't
the
he?
kid's fucking tall, bro.
Tatum's like what, 6'7"? He's 6'10"? He's 6'10"?
He's not. He's
I
like
think he's like
6'8" or
6'10".
maybe 6'9", bro.
It's all the same.
How old is he?
That's kind of crazy. How old is
And his dad is hip.
He's the same age. He's the same age as his career. He's like 7.
6
yeah.
to 7. That was a year ago.
He's like 4 feet tall.
At 6.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy. So what I'm trying to say is,
He's gonna be 8 feet tall.
That picture, he
in
goes,
double years. What the hell?
Oh.
like,
Wait a
if he
second.
became a good basketball player, is it because he has the genetics of
Right.
Jason Tatum?
I think that helps.
Yeah,
or
100%.
is it because his dad is a basketball player, so he's going to be playing basketball at a young age all the time? He's going to have probably the best possible resources. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's a lot of that.
Because
It's
we
a lot
all
of
have
that.
athletic potential.
Yeah.
Like one of the conversations I had last night too with one of my friends, soccer player. I grew up playing soccer with him. We played on. I played for years with him. We played in high school together. And he's a coach now. He coaches at like a premier level academy where like you have to pay X thousand amount of dollars. And we were saying last night, like, we could play ball. Like, we were pretty good for not like our coach was our boy's dad.
Yeah, for being like half-assed.
No disrespect whatsoever. We were getting coached by some guy, by our friend's dad and my father.
Yeah.
Like, now my father taught me everything I know about the game. My father ain't no fucking coach. My father yells your name loud and hopes you play better. That's you know what I mean? That's the style of coaching at that level.
Yeah. No,
Kick the
100%.
ball hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kick it at the net type of shit. But like what we were saying last night is like there was no doubt in my mind that like the core of players we had on the West High School team couldn't have been a core for a really good fucking travel team or premier team. We just didn't have access to the coaches because a lot of the stuff here was like paywalled.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think you didn't reach your potential as an athlete?
Some would say.
I feel like I got pretty close, to be honest.
Maybe you did because you played a college sport.
I might have maxed
true.
out.
That is true.
I might have maxed out.
You're still in great athletic shape.
You think you could have done
all the
better?
time.
At the point to where I got,
You thought you feel like
I was pretty maxed
You
out.
feel like you got to the peak of your powers.
there was about
You hit the wall?
There was about like 2 months I was at the peak of my powers. I don't think I'll ever get back there.
Really?
when you
so
had
blissful.
when you had those washboard abs you showed us on the pod.
And there's no photos of them. There's no photos of them. There's no photos of them. The one workout when I was hitting 26s with a minute rest, the greatest feeling ever. And then I tore my hamstring in that workout.
When it was okay, it's fair.
That was my.
So
peak
you
of
literally
peaks.
maxed out.
I literally I'm
Literally
telling you what,
maxed
I
out.
literally maxed out. I don't think I
Pushed
could
the
have. I don't
limit.
think I could have pushed myself further, and not gotten injured.
Wow.
But I'm saying that's the luck part about it too.
That is true.
Like
Yeah.
like a bunch of my buddies, like one of my buddies used to run. He was great. His like freshman sophomore year, he ran like hundreds of miles. Like in a week, he'd run like 100 miles, like 90 miles, like consistently, and like fractured his fucking like hip because he was running too much.
Wow.
Like but that's the whole point. You're trying to min max, but you only can be so lucky. Like
to get there
at this
without-
point, you
yeah.
can
Like-
be so athletic.
Yeah.
Your ceiling can be really high, but if you're not lucky enough to reach it,
And to go back,
fucked.
right, and to circle back to LeBron, he's somebody who historically has had a pretty fortunate
right? That's what I'm
history.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very-
like
And
you
like-
have to be
and like-
almost
Yeah,
no injuries.
yeah. And Josh like brought up Wembanyama, who obviously is a fucking freak.
Right, but already got
The
injured.
fact that he has is well,
Completely luck.
the fact
the
that
blood clot's luck.
the fact that he has
Blood
the
clot.
ability to move how he is, not even Jamaican. The
Right.
fact that he has the ability to move at his size is obviously super talented,
Right.
God-gifted ability.
Yeah.
But you never see 7+ footers last in the NBA.
Right, they always
so
say that.
Josh was trying to say like there could be another Wemby, who knows X amount of years from now,
100%.
that
More
has
durable.
the stability,
Exactly,
that has
yeah.
the structure, and
Well,
has the durability.
If you look at like
To
Wilt,
last.
who
Yeah.
was like the
Chambers.
absolute freak of nature.
Yeah, at that
Did he
time.
really ever get injured?
I don't know. We
I
don't
don't know, right?
Just say no.
so.
I don't think so.
know.
No, I actually really don't.
Say
The,
he missed a
late,
year.
the
Big
latest
injuries.
Celtic City
Yeah.
doc has like a ton of footage of him.
Right.
It is
But he was like, he wasn't like crazy athletic until he was fucking like 75. Like he was like, I could have played in the NBA. And he was like, he was bench ending like 600 pounds, like with ease.
Yeah.
Like
He had one
1 year.
1970. He ruptured his patellar tendon, which required surgery and a lengthy rehabilitation
Ouch.
period. And then Game 7 of 1969 finals, he twisted his right knee, was forced to leave the game. But that was like the start of the decline because in 70 he tore his knee, and then he had knee pain.
Like
past him for the
Durant's
rest
been
of his career.
unlucky. Durant could have did it.
73 he retired, like 4 years after.
Durant twisted his ankle last night pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is probably going to be out the rest of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? So, like, there's cases. It is a luck thing.
Yeah.
I just really do personally believe, like, I'm talking, like, natural human beings. Like, I think we'll reach a point probably in our lifetime where things become a little out of reach.
I don't think so.
I think we'd have to
Because
see.
people always said that. People said about Kareem scoring record.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, to get a person who's going to play for 20 years and never miss a season is unfathomable. To think
Somebody we said, our friend said, like, maybe, like, what really goes into it also is, like, love of the game. Like, maybe 20 years, like, it's not fathomable for you to play for 20 years. Yeah.
Doncic is the great case right now. Because Doncic has averaged fucking like 30 points a season.
Oh, yeah. Like, if someone's going to do it
he has
now.
always said, like, I ain't going to be here that much longer.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to mention Kareem again.
Jokic
Jokic's out of there. When he gets one more, he's done. Like,
I was going to say, like, Kareem probably had, even though he was, I'm pretty sure, didn't like what the game actually was, but he played the game even though his, like, back was fucking broken.
yeah, just to
Just to get the points. I don't know if that was true, but.
Right.
Well, just
No,
like, I think you just love the game.
I've seen the show, what's that show?
Showtime Lakers or whatever.
Yeah, but what's the
Winning Time?
Yeah, Winning Time.
I don't know. Anyway, it was interesting. That was why we wanted to talk about the
But I
torpedo.
think I think it'd be more maxed out by technological advancements. And when I brought that up, I brought up like track and how the surface has changed from when they ran like the 400 miles. It was on fucking wood ash.
Yeah.
And now it's on synthetic track.
Like maybe it'll make it easier. Like things will make it easier for people to
they
stay
might change.
longer.
They could change maybe like the material of the NBA court.
Maybe like
Right,
more.
I don't
You
know
ever
how they would
see
do
those like
that,
bouncy? There's like courts that have like more give.
Well, so say like
Yeah.
so for instance like indoor tracks, like BU is technically like the fastest indoor track on earth because it literally bounces.
Like spring loaded almost.
It's it's not springs, but it's like
it feels
there's
like
such give in it that it like pushes you forward.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
literally can't
understand.
not PR on that.
on that.
I'm not joking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We should try it.
Well, we're probably not together.
Invite us
I
down,
run on it,
BU.
and it's a magical thing.
Invite us down,
Have you?
BU.
Yes.
Let's
That's-
PR.
We'll go for a track meet. You'll hate me. We'll go for a track meet and we'll watch. Like when you see them run, like it's
You
like,
can- you can-
visible.
Oh, really?
Oh God! Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When they're like jumping up on the 200
Oh,
and
you
on
can
top
see
of the
it?
curve, you can see them jump and it comes down
Oh,
like
wow.
at least like
That's crazy.
like not 2 inches, but like
Yeah,
like,
but yeah,
it
you
looks
could
like
see
moves
it.
an inch.
Yeah.
Like it's very movable.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Anyway, we spent a lot of time on that.
That was a good conversation.
That was good though.
Conversation. Very good conversation.
That's what we're going for.
I can't wait to watch the bat thing go. I was right the whole time. I can't wait to see Ryan.
I honestly.
I hope.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like
Like I said, like halfway through before we reignited it again, I think we were both saying correct things.
Yeah.
No, I was saying correct things the whole time.
We were both saying correct things. Yes.
Well, I know I was.
He
But
doesn't
also,
wanna give you
I
time.
think you were getting like hung up on the terminology
Well, I
with
think
baseball.
you were getting hung up on the terminology of contact.
No, I think you were. That was
Well, you
actually
kept
you.
saying it and not
no, because
meaning anything with it.
Contact.
that's just a
Doesn't mean
term.
anything to me.
That's just a term.
You're an idiot.
Right, I understand. What does the term mean, though?
You're making.
Listen, you're talking to.
You can't use the
can't- we
definition
can't go back. We
with the
can't go back.
term.
We can't go
Fuck
back.
why?
You're talking to like a. I was like, I made the All Star team.
I know you.
He
were
made.
not
Yeah,
all
yeah,
like-
yeah.
I
Who
actually-
the fuck do you think
For
you
what?
are?
Under
there's a serious
Before
thought
everyone gets tall.
that like I could have been a way better baseball.
you could have been
player
a.
than
You
I
could have
was
been
at
a.
soccer.
You could have been Jose Altuve.
And I was pretty good in my latter stages of my career playing soccer. I like to think.
He's got the
I
wire
meant
tap.
Baseball at 10.
But I played-
Latter stage of my baseball career at 10. I was.
Like
good.
I was low key a natural at baseball. I played 1 year, made the All Star team, dipped. I said this.
I'm retiring on
I
top.
was telling him ruined potential.
Retire on
Ruined
top.
Potential.
Who him?
You.
What do you mean me?
He never maxed out.
I could have.
Pussy.
It was there for me.
But see, didn't want to.
Right. Didn't love the game.
That's what I'm
Didn't love the
saying.
game.
Exactly. If I love the game,
I
it'd be a
didn't.
different
I could
story.
have played soccer in college.
Yeah.
My coach in high school all
You
the
could
time.
play soccer in the amateur league.
I was the captain. My coach was like, "You don't want to play." He's like, I know coaches. I was like, "Bro, no."
No thanks.
Really?
I did not want to play.
Oh, you missed out.
It's not the game I want to play. It's stupid. It's American. It's all. It's just. It was
Could have went to a European.
all the.
coach.
It's all just like white kids, like just big, tall white kids. Like that's not soccer, bro. Like
He wanted a Spanish coach yelling on the
Holland's ass.
sideline.
I think so.
I
You're
didn't
right.
like that.
Yeah,
to be
I don't know
honest.
where he plays either.
He wanted that pep guard.
Like, I would've- The soccer players know what I'm talking about.
I don't think this is the real soccer players watch us.
Oh yeah, that's fair. The real
Yeah,
fuckers
it wasn't.
ain't watching.
It wasn't. I didn't want to play that. I had no desire to play in college. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I know
guess
exactly what you're trying to say. Because I felt the same.
Like there's a mold. I felt like like college game at the lower levels, which is where I would have been playing. I wouldn't have been playing fucking D1. I probably wouldn't even have been playing D2. But it's like,
So you said you were good.
yeah, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go to. I didn't want to go to college for a sport.
Yeah, I feel that.
You have
That's
to go to
not-
college for the sport, but
Yeah,
you
but
would be in
people.
turn.
People do that, and I think that's stupid. Personally, you're not playing the sport your whole life. Sorry, get educated.
For the most part,
I think
yeah.
it's worth it. You get education at the same time.
It
Yeah,
could've been
yeah,
worth
but-
it. Like, could I have made friends? Guess what? I did make friends through the sport anyway.
Exactly. So it's
College. All my friends played. That's how I met them. We played intramural soccer every night. You know, it's
Mural.
all. It's all.
You can make better
It's
friends.
all bullshit. If you can get a scholarship out of it, great.
Right.
I don't know. I just didn't believe in it. Anyway, what else you want to talk about? What else is on the document?
nothing important.
Anything?
Oh, I think I had a quip about trains.
Yeah.
Actually,
Quick quip. Quick
No,
quip.
Can you
no,
talk
graph-
about-
we're-
so
we are-
people didn't
we are
like-
done.
People didn't
People
like
like
We
that.
are done.
I had multiple comments.
This is the
saying people
outro.
like the
This
trains.
is
I
this
had
is
a couple-
now
no,
officially
wait,
the
wait.
outro
No.
where we talk about the train debacle and then we end it.
There's no debacle.
There was a debacle. I had multiple people come up to me and be like, Mike, all right, here's the thing.
Well, here's
Can
the
you
problem.
say,
You weren't
like,
engaged.
exactly
You didn't
what
fuck
they
with the
said?
trains.
Here,
You have verbatim. We did the
so
Chat GPT one.
well, the people that watch the YouTube, there's chapters, right? So we
Hold
can
on a
segment the
sec.
episodes so people
Okay,
can click on what they want to watch. I got to the part where Mike was talking about trains, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, this was earlier in the podcast, and
Dude.
I remember.
Like an hour
It was
30 we
an
started talking
hour
about it.
and it was an hour plus of just talking
were
about the train
making
route.
great
I was like so confused. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I don't remember talking about this long, and I was like, "Listen,
Engaging conversation.
it was an engaging conversation, but like at some point we should have just been like, okay."
Multiple
Listen,
comments
the
on
problem-
it. Multiple
listen,
comments on
Yeah,
it.
people that you knew and he knew.
Oh, who's the other person? You know the other person?
Don't worry about it. The
Oh,
problem
yeah, I
is,
go, who's-
the
like, oh,
problem
some local
is-
guy commented. Okay.
the problem is this. Mike is not the most enjoyable person to listen to speak.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never heard a falser statement in my life.
What? You're like hearing that?
joking.
Walk with me, okay?
I think I can.
Mike also, in my opinion, is not the best explainer of things.
That may be true. I've heard that before.
So I think when you do that for an hour,
Right.
I can see why. I can see why people might be like. This
I
section
think
sucks.
the biggest.
Did I find this section interesting? Yes.
It was interesting. It was.
Looking
it was.
back,
I have no regrets.
like live during it, I was like on board. This is
Yeah.
interesting. I was trying to make, whatever quips. Like
Yeah,
I was
com-
trying,
stuff.
like, because I actually was pretty interested in it. I thought it was a good idea, but like, looking back, like you just dragging the cursor around the streets of fucking
Yeah,
Rhode
I have a
Island
better way to do it.
people had to have been sitting there like,
What is going on? Yeah.
I think those who know.
Like if that was the first episode somebody clicked on, they're like, I'm
Right.
not watching this ever.
Well, I think by they get to that point, it's a treat for the end.
yeah,
I
a
mean, this
treat.
far, maybe you wouldn't go.
It was a
no
treat. It was
further.
a whole fucking the store, whole
I
bakery.
also want to say to the viewers too, like since this is the outro, like just to preface, like there are chapters of the podcast.
Yeah, click
Listen
through.
to the parts you like.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Fuck with trains. Go there.
obviously, we'd like you to stay for the whole thing, but like, listen, we've been doing this a while. We can't. We
Please,
just
everyone.
unfortunately will never find topics that every single person
It's impossible.
wants to talk about or is interested in. Like people don't give a fuck about baseball. Then they're probably gonna think the torpedo bat segment was stupid. I don't care. You clicked on the video
Well, I think
already.
the yelling
Thanks for the
made it-
view.
made it comp-
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, ideally,
watch.
yeah,
I think that would be an easy watch.
yeah.
Like,
Like
goes, wow, Josh.
if you're
really
somebody
true?
that's come, if you're
Mike
somebody,
say, you know what contact means?
if you've been coming back to this podcast, you're either our friend and you're gonna watch anything we say anyway. Thank you, we love
Right.
you.
Yeah.
You're our family and you fall into the same category. Thank you, we love you. Or you find us interesting.
Yeah.
How? I don't know. Thanks, but
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
thanks.
Appreciate it.
I mean, so I don't know. Like, I personally didn't think, like, when that ended, I wasn't like, that's not gonna hit. Like, I wasn't like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I didn't
didn't
had
think-
good contact.
It's
I
just
didn't think-
daunting when you see the fucking bar like this big on it. What the fuck?
I definitely didn't
Engaging
think it was one of
conversation.
our better episodes. But I wasn't like, oh damn, like that was. Ass.
I didn't know. After leaving, I didn't think so. Watching it back, I was like, wow, yeah.
I never watched it back. That's why.
Yes, you gotta watch it back.
Clean cut right there.
I didn't want to watch it back.
The biggest.
I will say that.
I may have to watch it back, see how it went.
The biggest feedback was that we
Mike
do
talks too
better
much.
when we all are like informed of that thing, and it's not like such a niche thing. Like a train segment. I'm sorry,
Niche.
that is niche.
That impacts everybody.
But that's your niche.
Oh, maybe you should.
Like, and also, we gotta think like, yeah, we're talking about a train station in Rhode Island. If there are people that aren't from Rhode Island or like really give a fuck about it, like they're not gonna watch that.
Our
You know what I'm saying?
Europeans love trains.
It's not about that.
No, but I'm saying in general, like specifically talking about a train route in specifically Rhode Island.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. But there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, oh, like I'm not like this has nothing to do with me.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Which isn't meaning me to say like, oh, let's not talk about Rhode Island stuff here because obviously that'd be
I
stupid.
think we should also have usually always have a local segment.
But I think there is validity to that, like being like, yeah, people don't really validity. Thank you.
But quickly, I had a little quip about trains.
Two
things.
And like I almost
give me
feel
5
bad.
minutes. Give me 5
He
minutes.
was so excited.
He
for
was.
this
Oh,
segment.
I'm so excited about trains.
But the
That's
thing is
his
though,
baby.
I would have you do this thing where you're like, I have a bit, and then say nothing about it, and we
No,
just
it's
have
a
to
bit.
pray
You
to
have to
God
react with it.
that it's something that like.
Would you collect trains?
No.
Oh, you're not like that in the
Not like
trains.
that. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not autistic. I just like trains.
Why'd you point at me when he said weird?
You know what? I was driving home today. I was driving home today on 95 going south towards Providence. You know how the train yard's right there? You know what I'm talking about?
That was fucked up.
I didn't mean it like that. I was about to say
fuck
something.
What you're talking about.
I was about to say something, so I pointed. And he goes, "What is it about me for?"
What about collecting trains? I said I'm not autistic.
Yeah, he said you said I'm not an autistic weirdo, and he pointed at
I
it.
was gonna say. I was about to make a point. Oh Lord. Oh, my stomach hurts.
Whatever, bro.
What do you say? Train station near what?
Well, you know, on 95 South, when you're going towards Providence.
Yeah.
like
Mike wasn't looking at the road the whole time.
And I was driving, and the train yard's right there. And as I'm driving, I just see in the corner of my eye the train coming. I go.
You're a fucking.
Every time I see trains, I get a little smile going.
I thought you don't like complex engineering.
No.
I thought you
He
were
doesn't
afraid.
like-
I
doesn't
thought
like
you
the
were
non-
afraid of machines.
Simple engineering is what he's afraid of.
Right.
Bikes.
Right.
That's way too simple. The wheels will fall off.
Okay.
Way too simple.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh my
Give me
God.
5 minutes. Can I have 5 minutes?
No.
No, I have a really good one.
People were complaining about length.
No.
Pause. I don't know why.
Those are the wrong people.
That's right.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
I want to give you 30
No,
seconds.
give me 30 seconds then. Go to the first one.
Open it first.
What do you
Open
mean
it first.
first one? Did you get one?
No.
said train.
This is a one-off. This is a one-off.
No, we don't want one-offs.
You want the CIA one. The CIA one's so good. This is so easy. No. Wait. The train one's so good.
It's a one-off. Go ahead. Train it. Go
All right,
ahead.
the train thing. So some people said to me, they said, you know, why do trains put all the money in? Maybe just give people free bus passes for life or whatever, right? I said buses aren't sexy, right? Buses aren't sexy. If people like buses, we take the bus. Anyways, so this graphic shows, right, to carry 50,000 people per hour per direction, a city would need either a 175-meter wide road used only by cars, option 2, a 35-meter wide road used by only buses, or option C, a 9-meter wide track for the metro.
So just a bunch of
That
trains.
is pretty
That's
impressive.
pretty compelling. Don't you want more lawn? Take me the train. CIA documents claim the Ark of the Covenant has been found.
That's cool.
You know how we found it?
AI.
Psychics.
No, you're kidding.
They said it's in the desert. They said somewhere in the Middle East. They said it's guarded and it's underground. No lies, they said.
Well, yeah.
Okay, but
this
like-
has been a known thing.
Right.
People.
No, it's the funniest thing.
Well, that's it. The Ark of the.
We found it.
I'm pretty
Something's
sure-
telling me.
It was like
I'm
the
pretty
80s
sure
and
the
90s.
Ark of the Covenant is where like the people you like die there. Like the people who like guard it die super fast.
Looks like a curse or
It's not
something.
a thing. We don't have it. It's like in the sands of time. It's not even supposed to be real. They use psychics to be like,
Thinking of-
yeah, we
maybe,
see it.
Maybe I'm
But
thinking of
it's been
something.
I'm
found.
thinking of something else.
Damn.
Yeah,
we
I forgot what's in the
go
Ark of the Covenant, but it's something like Pandora's box. It's in the Indiana Jones when the Nazis.
Oh yeah.
Watch that. No,
It's like it like holds the key to the universe or something.
Right, something like that. Anyways, that was a funny quip.
Yeah. Thanks for that one.
They used psychics. The CIA hired psychics to find the Ark of the Covenant, and all they told them was in the desert. And it was
Oh, it held the 10 Commandments and served as a symbol of God's presence.
Yeah.
But I think if you look upon it, you're like killed.
Yeah, like if you look at it, you die.
Right. This is a picture from the CIA. I mean, from
the movie.
the movie.
Oh, okay. See,
Right.
I didn't know.
There's a large golden chest carries the tablets of 10 Commandments that were written on it.
Right.
Interesting.
So, anyways, that's the outro.
It's the outro. Yep. Now it's the outro.
Pull up the stats, Jones. Look, what time is it?
Studio. It's
9:30.
only 10.
10.
Ah,
Oh, 1 subscriber. We dropped a lot, huh?
What?
Outro it all. I'll sign us in.
Anyway, this has
Right there.
been Diversity Catalog. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means so much to us. Helps us do a lot. Keeps us going. If you listen on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify, please rate the podcast 5 stars. If you haven't already. And you can follow us on social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, as well as X. We're trying to get to 500 subs.
I need to quit my job.
We've been in the 350s for too long.
Way too long.
I think we're plateauing, guys.
Well, you said that we went up like, what, 10 subscribers?
The views are still decent.
They're all right.
We'd
When
like to get.
When are we
come
going to
on,
do the
let's get these numbers up?
when are we doing the whistle again?
Soon.
Never.
Because we got to do. We're going to go
Playoffs
over.
are coming too. NBA playoffs.
It's true. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah, hopefully. Should be more stuff
Hopefully.
coming. But this has been Diversity Catalog. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you got something out of it. It's been another week, another Wednesday. We're already into April.
Deep into April.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, wait.
Sydney Sweeney single.
Really?
Yep.
Take a shot.
Yep. She is.
She's back in the market, everybody.
We're already in April. How was your first 3 months of the year?
Regular.
Regular. Nice. Anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Nothing else. We'll see you next week. Spread love.